Isaac Kaseɛbɔ, Albright Ansa, Bright Yawadom, Emmanuel Fusuapia, Jude Liver Elia Hashi, Collins Amwaku Jr. Yenyina ya krado nene ya di dwumadie ya brewo ya hihye dwumadie kese pa ya bo bedem ya ba be sane mu edi ama wo enti ba bia wa wotie bia akpana ma wo ya da wase pa se wa chusi yen ya da wase se ye wo number 1 sports station ya da wase se ye Ghana's Esther Esquitando. Stand up for the champions. Stand up for the champions. So when you say AFCON no koso. And we are 3 games. What is here the live commentary bro happy 98.9 FM. And next year the live commentary bro. And we are the super sub. The super sub. Bright Yawadum and the commentary no ebaye. And now Emmanuel Fusuapia at the live commentary bro. Ewo AFCON ni suntita muchuku pa men ko bia happy 98.9 FM and we are 3 games and a twagwe first game no eno ene the commentary ebreo na eye Mali ene Zambia ekoye 1-1 ewo ho yes ekoye 1-1 second game no was South Africa ene Angola ene boy South Africa share 2-1. The third game no na ehu pa kakra bi na Zimbabwe cause the greatest upset in AFCON history nanso enyama so big boys eba town big boys eba town ema Omama Mush eteka no na 90+1 the Egyptian Mago Mo Salah or share the second goal. Ewo Brana Zimbabwe a share first half goal. In fact, sa first half no omo yiromo kakra bia nko munya second goal kra. Nenura Egypt for no me share Egypt team a omo ho popo. Omo ho even Ghana air show omo 6-1. Ghana air show omo World Cup qualifier 6-1 ewo Kumase no. Omo ho ampopo ti se enura Zimbabwe enya first goal no omo ho popo saa. But omutimi kame nerves eteka no ena omko so ewini sa game and 4 games ena beko so and 4 games ena beko so ewo AFCON mame emobo so entententem emfa ema na baabi a obi a ohu ene matches no said ye ebete enti ene ye hye ye bo group C ene group D nyina group C no Nigeria ene Tanzania ebebo sanso ena Tunisia enso ene Uganda ebebo ti hyenenso FMI na group D no say enebeko DR Congo eni Benin ebebo Senegal eni Botswana enso ebebo ye live commentary ene no Senegal eni Botswana ye live commentary ene Senegal eni Botswana 3 p.m. pacho 3 p.m. DR Congo any Benin game no early kickoff 12:30 pepe ye sorry show is 30 minutes na sa game no koso na sa game no koso ntimpacho mon hye nso emfema yen na 3 p.m. na afei Senegal any Botswana 5 p.m. no 5:30 p.m. Nigeria any Tanzania na afei nso late kickoff no 8 p.m. ene Tunisia ena afei nso Uganda enti say ena AFCON no ebeye enura yedi kan brobro so ma wa say nei de CAF empanifo decide say AFCON no after 2027 any 2028 de no yebebo 4-year cycle AFCON enti yebo 2027 ni wie na yebo 2028 AFCON ni wie a the next AFCON no ebeye 2032 enti mo hye nso enfema in between no omo de nations CAF Nations League aba be hye ho CAF Nations League kwanim ni de the said de okwan ye befa so abo no se be ye zonal so say ebe te say de ye grouping no say ya unim say ye wo wafu A and B and ye wo Southern Africa ye wo Eastern Africa ye wo Northern Africa saa na eno so ye bebo no ye koso no ye behwe saa eniema no ai ene ye ni wisdom eye boxing eye promotion for ebedi nkomo e wo dwumadie so omo ena omo kuta the Ghanaian prospect enu a ote se ni ene boxing expert eye eko asthma kasa o se ene die ohwe pa obi obetimi aye world champion Ghana 10 eye world champions ene ye produce so far 10 either 10 or 11 I think 10 ene ya produce na ye gi bi achepa ye nya world champion achepa enkrofo bebre esusu se eye Theophilus Alota on Saturday owini eye Africa WBO eye title every the Asian no ensem no Jay-Z no ensem no ono ene eye the new kid on the block ene one ne mpanifo eba be piemu ewa ha boxer no ene ni coach eye Asare the legendary eye coach Ofori Asare ebeba sanso and the only female matchmaker ewo Ghana ha Sarah Lotus Asare ono so ewo wisdom eye boxing promotion omo so eba be piemu ewo fie ha ne ene omo edi nkomo sabre de Mr Isaac Kasempa atranse na Ike Sunday yetiti mo no me bedru mo se eyi na ode ma me root na ode ma me na me dru mo bibiya me se men kwachi mota bibiya me se minsi bibiya me se men kwachi na me se okay o de unua pani kansa mo kirewa na wafa enti me take you lead na Ike me tena kam na yedru okpon me nu okpon lokra shiashi ho a traffic sa ye se zama disco concert Ike me kodru fie ochena me kodru enti na menti me amfro no me kodru fie almost 1:30 almost 2 a.m. and I'm traffic.
No, but Udu Shashi, you should have gone back. Udu on a traffic should have gone back.
Minsensi enko back.
And I said you could have stood at the waiting your car.
Nanka metimi enya la pass. Ewo hwa Charlie. Nanka metimi enya la pass. Ewo hwa. Na call pass. Enya wana osi minsi wo mo.
No, say me your number.
Minsu minim po se bibi sa abekoso. Yeah. Me minim se bibi min na mintim po se zama disco bibi bekoso mpo. Ni video no ye no.
Yeah, that was
Inti na chese me di Alfred achi o. Tamo Alfred yes, na me di nachi. Miti di tito. Oh, sir. Oh, okay. Fache me. Na makura. Oh, fache me. Enti Ike mititi mi di.
No, but then go so see. At that point, if you do Legon, go to see class answer that no one abefa.
Na me see ye anadwoma na sembe nkre ni.
But din nyina ye.
Ni nyina ye. Enti mi koduru fie o chena.
But why didn't you get down and walk to junction so me I won't say me ka park car no man from how to event saying Legon event saying junction so
yeah okpongulu
no ye okpongulu mpo to event saying
atomic
mpo when you go be come mustro now you are someone who works out it is at that time working from there
said na ma bere.
Oh no.
Na me na mu nyina ya me ya. Onim de me koye na me na mu nyina ya me.
No, but me for me trap e dey me dey me see na. I say be etema motor way. Na say na no uni option
ya. Wa enti uni option.
Won't mean that no fa bia na
but ni nyina ya. Mitimi koye
nti ubedi MC ni so kama.
Me da say.
In fact, MC ni so o ye ni kama in fact.
Me da say.
O MC na o ye na edin because na ye Kremonini Christoni awaria a boom. Ena udi hu. Na chama miki oni wewie. Oni wie. Oka so oni wewie.
Oni mawie.
Because ndra me tena o boni din ti. Oni wie ya ma
oh me say oni mawie. Take it from me, man. I make a choice on the mawie. Not the hadden. Who is Anna?
I'm engineering the
Oh,
internet.
there be jai on the
Oh,
Ike, Miss you and him, we had a found, on him, you grab found.
if I'm home
Because
because
I mean, Chairman Don, Chairman Mickey. Ike, some I can't enter me for Chairman Mickey, no, actually. Tamwa Techiman City, a qualified by Ghana Premier League. On my first game, Sassy on first game, only a year Brekum Chelsea and a boy, Ewo Techima. Ameya, a year, Nana Ameya, a year parking so. Nana me watamale, Ike, me watamale. Ah, Bibia sa many ashes. Bibia sa na miss you. Me mfre Mickey. Me frɛ Mickey. I know so be ba when I'm so me wo tamale no so be there watamale na miss you. Me ba madam for be program e watamale. Nti was na be free tamale da be na miss you. Me free her ne ya o se fatechima. Fatechima me drew all Ike. Nam ehwo bom match e wie no. After game no, e no se obi ba. Se wo kwa ade chi a onkwa adwuma na msi o ma 2 days of eno se twen me twen na Ike say dan se si obi heavy obi heavy pa sa wo de oti ase
oh yes and
ehwa na me di say di ni ma no chairman me kinti me wan don eno no nti ofre me no na me ntimi nya hwe na say me cancel bibia na me timi ebe hye ne nunyam ampa nso ye hye ne nunyam
oh yes
e ma bibia e kama nti me yemo Rashid ene Sauma abaso Oma warrior no eko so eye Sunday
kama pa
kama fefe pa e wotema komtina se baabi a ti avana won se e komtina me sheda anim tema yi enti komtina ene ekoya yekudi se adwumadie no na se u di dwumadie na unu apani Isaac Asempa bo wachidom hwe na bibia akoso ya na otimi say you are in safe hands enti sa ena ekoye ba Ike yen hwe Afcon ahyase enthusiasm no wo form de ene enkrofo say in as far back as 1991 na U17 tournament ye hwe ewo GTV enti ene abesi sen ekosi sen epa ho ada ben ena yentimi enhwe Afcon ewo GTV sui like Afcon na hyase niema bebre ena akokọ okoso a sen ena ohu afie Afcon no.
Well, you see, the sad part is that from 2004, Ghana call every Afcon.
Sure.
In that you're used to watching Afcon. This time, Ghana ain't him. The reality is that people are not so much interested in the Afcon now. Even though Benya 1 or 2, 3 people be more interested. I'm some games because people love football. But because Ghana ain't even in the overall interest in the no can say our form. And so we are not getting it on free to air. On free to air. Now say Ghana, World Cup qualifiers are Kaseɛbɔ crano. You don't get them to watch free on free to air. Yeah, so I doubt say an Afcon Ghana any mono we would invest those millions of dollars into it. In fact, me the now say Ghana and Kobe there say I buy me for care to be $5 million to go and ensure that we watch the Afcon on here. If you Kansas cannot be room say Ghana supported some of Uncle World Cup. And for me, I think that would have made more sense. That is for me. If you have that kind of money to spend, I feel that it will be more purposeful and useful. Say the best ball supporters from Uncle World Cup. Because this is the tournament that Ghana is not part of. Into the interest no in any way, Brisa. But so far, the games have been very tight. In fact, even the Morocco game against Comoros, even though Morocco had dominated here, but they were at the first half of that game night goalless. No, there was apprehension. There was apprehension, especially among the Moroccan fans. Even though now more GD something to match. You saw the Egypt game against Zimbabwe. Game I know be a bear walk in the park for Egypt, but one thing that it tells us is that this Afcon will be no Benyan Ahongoroso.
Debbie.
And it's been so with a lot of Afcons. In fact, Afcon any the kind of competition that who knows should be 5-4-0, 3-0, 4-5-0 there be. And 10C. In fact, the games are always tighter and closer. For instance, in today's games, a bear will say be a dear Congo qualify World Cup Intercontinental playoffs. should do to me escalate through that very tight fixtures and Cameroon Nigeria womb in your film now they are in very good form with players to Anzebe Maswaku and whoever Chancellor and Bemba Amoni are there now. That's a very solid team against Benin. But you see, that game also not be a top, an easy game. Obiba.
Against Benin.
It would not be an easy game.
Debbie. The typical African football match.
Yes. Goddamn. We are pretty much enjoying the AFCON. Yeah, enjoy. Even though Ghana, medium energy need 100% there. Because if Ghana were to be part and by time, we had the energy in the zest near there. But now we are following mostly because of a Juma. No. Until we must follow and be able to come and speak to it. And the air cost so no. But Morocco for it will take a lot of years for a lot of countries to catch up. The kind of investment the era football more Morocco no. So the kind of edifice Morocco no. And so the World Cup number was in 20 then. World Cup number money Spain Portugal was in 2034, right?
34, yes. Spain, Morocco, Portugal.
It will be a real spectacle. It will be a real spectacle because me share there gaman for no aye okromo na prince efekwa. If you baby am opening ceremony, who stadium no there face. You saw it and you saw how they are more advanced or more common. I've heard that and it happens. Say a mind for Nagasani be any NG the kind of money that they are spending on sports now the level of money that they are spending on sports no money be for
any penny be it is always like that.
It's always like that. It's always the one for say it happens.
Okay, so even 2014 World Cup on the eve of even the day are not opening starting to cry, there were protests on the street of Brazil.
Yes. So we share the kind of
investment no mo dia kwhyemu and said the normal economy na yes time na enti ubenya enkrofo a ba wagye nko ade so ye ni ye Ike.
Yes, of course. Enti that is it. And you asked a question. You see Oba ebimima say nyina the biggest sporting showpiece AFCON. Football showpiece the AFCON.
Yes, football showpiece AFCON.
Say okoyi AFCON every 4 years I don't believe that Bibia Europeans no no I was a copy. A lot of the good things that they are doing we must copy. But I don't think that we must copy everything or more because AFCON Euros no every 4 years. And in between the AFCONs the Euros board the Nations League Africa so adopted. That is not our style. That is not our style. When compare they can afford to have it every 4 years. For us, no, we must have it every 2 years. And in Prince, I feel that FIFA president,
Mr. Infantino.
Yeah, Gianni Infantino.
Sir.
Yes, inti o dictate MIN. Certainly, not expressly, but certainly what I say. Now o dictate. Charlie, you put 4 years old. We had 4 years, no. We come in 2 years, players no clubs no release your more money and share no generally idea players no into money in 4 years. People don't have the balls to say no, we will do it every 2 years. They don't have it. But what
now 2 years and I mad the value and the width.
No, it has
no call from.
That been a call from. Of course, that been a call from. But I don't think that AFCON can Ghana woman if we are in can you and Champions League you're born every year I call for. Champions League you're born every year.
Send a club competition.
And I'm making national team. You are telling me that countries do not want to see their countries competing favorably every 2 years. at the highest level.
Maybe yes, they want to compete.
Because any players, you will get new players. See, there are some players that football span now on picking do 4 years.
Ebinsu say it give the nations a room to breathe.
We don't need to breathe. National teams don't need to breathe because the players must be active always for their nations. They must represent their nations at all times. Look, the Nations League neighbor. What is the essence? Nations League,
4 years, the commercial value of the AFCON, and double and as even triple.
I'm saying that there are some players football span peak in less than 4 years. A player will pick who say be AFCON like it happen within 2-3 years. No, we feed out only AFCON. Let's not copy everything that they are doing in Europe. That is me contention, And you be I say yeah copy. And you be ACUT. That is why they play their tournament in summer. June, July. We want to play ours in December, January because weather no June, July in Soto or most part of Africa. So we just copy everything that they are doing. Let's do things to suit our circumstance.
But what should the commercial value of
a comedy nipa out in for 4 years. The commercial no baby don't know what's the commercial. What my friend? What are you talking about? Say commercial. Commercial what?
Why do you think say for person mo call World Cup because a year 4 years for World Cup and every 2 years.
What do World Cup about 2 years? No, form. Only go 2 years. Only 1 year cry and form. What are you talking about? Why not better in the country? Because in the country World Cup. Say form. They saying. In terms of what? There is no guarantee that even when you take it 4 years, the value will go up. There is no guarantee. Say, after about next 2 years, no question for a Scabenya, double. There is no guarantee. What is the guarantee? Because they come about 4 years. There's no guarantee. Oh.
But I hear said the players are in support of the 4 years,
Because the players don't like AFCON.
Consultation.
The players don't like the AFCON. The players, they don't like AFCON. See, most players, 80% of the players, 80% of the players, they will not come and play the AFCON.
They will pick a year World Cup ahead of
No, they will pick their clubs.
Their clubs a year league.
Oh. Now, why didn't you see our players and how they represent the nation in the AFCON qualifiers? Even a year nation in Impo, most of the African countries, see the way their players represent the AFCON. Most of them come to nice, but sometimes, because we are national teams in the if your nation who say, oh yeah, Ubia on donation, the kind of attrition, the kind of negative way that is why some of the people know the hands are tied and they have to go and play. Sometimes someone need choice.
Titi say Mo Salah say Onyanko to Liverpool.
Yeah, all the half no. You don't know take it solace.
Okay.
Most likely the break is good for him. Yes. So say most likely Liverpool no. It's an Nije if you that's a baby no and no don't take it solace. There are some players they are not getting regular game time at their clubs. This break will give them a breather. They'll come and get game time. It will refresh them. They'll get a joy. But to be a lead, for instance, a club like Sevilla, they are one of the worst hit clubs of this AFCON.
Europe.
Yes.
And yes, Sunderland.
No, I'm sure one of the worst hits.
Okay.
It's not about the number of players that have left.
How influential
those two players.
Yeah.
Adam Ako, any the other Nigerian.
That no boni din wa ha.
Ejuki.
Yes.
Ejuki. Yes. These two players, Adam Ako and Ejuki. They are the two leading marksmen for Sevilla. They are devastating form
in the La Liga.
Yes. Brilliant players by all standards. Fantastic players.
But they had to come to AFCON.
Yeah, so now you have to make do with Omua. Ordinarily, they will not even start for Sevilla.
Brian Mbeumo and Amad Diallo for Manchester
United.
Yes.
Big blow. Now,
Manchester United.
Bruno is also injured.
The players will come Manchester.
Yes.
No more bomb club football. Until almost 4 years, no more pay.
Yes, the players of course. The players are players AFCON. Friendly games for Europe. Until before yesterday, me, that's
You don't
exciting
support
me.
the 4
No.
years. And you are not also excited about the CAF Nations League, no more the Abesha.
Bogus. We want to follow everything blindly. I'm following you blindly.
But someone can say, Mr. Infantino Kuta, your boss, Moon, baby, or Becon, and yet a quantre or church said, ye beya, Sika Ebe Africa, because
I'm saying that
Africa
there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that would go for
a profit of over $100 and something a year $1 million. It has never happened in the history of CAF before. Until say businessman baby Ike na sika nhyɛ da ni CAF wɔ sa bɛ ne sika ɔhwɛ prize money a ɛda Morocco AFCON yi so. Enti sɛ kɔ 4 years a na ya triple no the ɛda so say kura 4 years ya triple na it gives the nations na be win no. First it was only for pride. First Ghana kɔbɔ AFCON na in fact 2 qualifiers to the AFCON kura the prize money no. 2 qualifying games also say prize money and that's no by any prize money that's $50 million Ike eko 4 years the value no be cost ebia eko 150 million the decision entirely is not bad they said there as a person dismissing is okay.
For me it's bad.
Because you want to watch your AFCON
every 2 years. Yes. I want to watch my AFCON. I want to watch my AFCON players play at the highest level every 2 years. Yes. Now, yes, because World Cup there's no guarantee. AFCON but there's no guarantee to it.
So every 4 years we have a qualify for World Cup.
Yes. So if you don't qualify for the AFCON, I'm sure that they will be played in 2 years intervals. The AFCON will never be played in the year of the World Cup. No. So if you're able 2 years prior to
World Cup.
To the World Cup.
To say the next 4 years, 2032. 2034 World Cup. So it's a 2 years interval.
No, but maybe I'm not excited about it.
Okay, and no Isaac Kaseɛbɔ onye excited about AFCON na yede akọ 4 years. Enti medikan actually say AFCON ya yebo 2025 the next AFCON ebe 2027. Yebo 2027 ni we a year later yebebo AFCON 2028. Ye we sa 2028 na the next AFCON ebe 2032. Shenenso ebe 2032. Shenenso biemu say before sa AFCON 2032 no ni about World Cup 2030. World Cup 2030 ewo ho. Ni about 34 na to aso sa. Enti ene die empanifo say AFCON 2 years eba ntem dodo. Ama value ni kra no in terms of make commercial value, make the excitement, the ecstasy, the panache anyhow ye di achire any adini nyina no na make in monetary terms the commercial value no 2 years no empanifo hair no almost say eno no ma the commercial value no enko so say 4 years eno ebema commercial value sponsors ebeba on board bebre sika no so omode ba no ebeko nanim obekaya America krani the sponsor the title sponsor of a year AFCON no sika no almost every 2 years bia or the big count until 4 years na every 4 year cycle no sika ni bi eba be ye bebre pa o ha on sen frey 0555 6572 78 0555 6572 78 and afi 0551 563916 me pacho ye frost and now free fa.
Good morning, please.
Good morning, sir. Me pacho o line no enye clear papa o enye clear papa nti obetimi ada no me pacho ye pa ye frost and free fa. Oh ato me ya je oso pa ya je oso
na kelo en.
Oh kele watu kwan kakra kele tu kwan kakra
please me pacho bill na ya pass no pacho source of funds we do van wash
my share sources of funding no ebe free sports lottery any sports betting ebi nso ebe free see participating in competitions prize money any ade de beba no ebi be free ho and afei athletes ana players nso a ebe represent your mind no e various international competitions so omu sika any ade omu benya no ebi nso ebe call fund no mu na aboa na ye de develop your game no ewa ha and so far no these are three main sources of funding for the sports bill fund no sports fund no
the patrol so omo kan sporting activity the fans select also another
and I make us a sports gaming any sports lottery any betting you know be free waba.
Thank you. They can in terms of area yabo match omo beti skate ya no mon system here.
Say yabo match say be a house ne kotoko abo.
Yeah.
Process na beba no.
Yeah, who can again here 2% from sporting activity.
Yes. Ampa, yes. Ampa.
Thank you very much. But that means input in like developing class and
say league, beginning of the league, through government and GFA initiative, no, clubs no be more 1 million Ghana cedis.
1 million Ghana cedis. Kama has ne kotokana.
Be a house in a kotoko de nye sika said de o canon ba be other clubs in there e sika pa momo.
Thank you very much. Government ni input depend na government boa players at clubs the money.
Sir, government provided pitches infrastructure to develop this talent.
Thank you very much. Me pato omobo matcha government is coordinator.
Me pato say
me pato so everything you omobo bola. Buying or the physical citizen. If you call that, if you call anything, telling me I buy institutions and Thank you very much. I depend on the many with you. You know me too. Now my brain pay off more than cotton and member percentage. What is your input in developing the player? What's the minimum of 2%? Robbing Peter to people. Who might class in this currency? Meanwhile, what is the class in the A stood it out? That will get you percentage. Praise me, but half to the board and half cost over 5 million.
Sika efiri mu nyina buy no. But almost
has to home less than 200,000.
About less than 200,000 Ghana cedis.
Me pato book club no problem. Now say me to me play a my member percentage no. Does it make sense?
What's the manner? Ni nyina ko ayi etirebo a say anibo a say kotirem. Enti the manner e bia no de beto na league na ehase a watimi akofutuo no akotibi e de aboa.
Please me pato ready no. There's no way I can say I'm discussing best fund not there for anything. So funding is going to national team so not class, not private clubs.
But private clubs, but see a mom 1 million Ghana cedis.
Now what is somebody that now have a mom 1 million cedis? And then because they have the ball when you have 500,000 at the end of the day, people on the coffee in there, they are 50. When my class they can't talk because most of the members they really party members. It's going to be your man.
Oh, home ato o de yemfensi a obi foforo aba na ye fro sen o frefre fa.
O de frefre na ni because of pick farm.
Ana ne pick farm yen koy.
Oh, tabakwa na de o man ya che also.
Me pa che o fa che me.
On the top next time on for one personal number na mo ye discuss. So we dey me mama fi shapa.
Majoso me so me ma fi shapa.
Na I think kill guy.
Ane.
Oh, okay. I'll go find you and your mother.
Ane.
Just on. Mr. Kakra, mechanic, media, I can back and you one. I mean, my study maybe young Africans. I don't know. Say, yeah. No, say, yeah, mean Jimu, mean Piatia. Because decision, yeah, they taking decision. So every 2 years, 3 years, about African Cup. And this is a problem. Never be to Yamayana. Mr. Walker.
There be say ya take a decision. Ya heard your mo ye no. And I who said your mo ye no, a year, a bit me a boy and soon ya call fa.
Maybe I some pack and me one to say, let me tell you, Omukra, a baby. I don't know, cry. Maybe that's a crab, maybe from a boy, claps, advice, players, any good pitch. And I made a maybe a gun and a gun and I make say good pitch. Well, Mr. Bwaka, even they go past, who corner, Omubobo at times, one movie company, wherever. Now, how much more players are moving apart in some movie? And the message from next year going there, example, if one share, they're pitching in there, and players in Saketriano, maybe they won't hear me. They won't hear me.
Medase, Anna, and out in can you frost and off referee?
Hello.
Yes, sir, your frost and off referee.
The traffic importable tossa, or the Ghana phone in echo with calf.
Ya fabulous in Casani and Coy.
Mamma Falconia is so. But all one kind. Power. What in the Cadet?
Me pacho Martin and can hoya pa.
Mamma Falconia, so now my mother Fisher Kaseɛbɔ na me catch say Yakopon kan hona afi ko ram no Yakopon man nkwan ya hoden na omra studio na o meya dwuma me ma kotoko supporters nyina afi Shapa na Kimpo Cappuccino a o de Ghana for be ko World Cup so no tata yi obodwuma papa me ma na so afi Shapa na very say asempa ko studio there
asempa wa hapa
Kajesa mana Shapa on the one come Shapa me fa ofidi kase so amana Shapa and mo sports crew ni nyina benya oje wakota amano ne soro me mana Shapa amina ohwa efen say ya calf e dia ba 4 years ni ye eye patiase ne mom no say na efen say we e kana sempa e kanu we kan no so man ko soro patiase bi ko ye ni ko 4 years dia like a sponsorship no almost at the sponsorship premier day e go on say the first FIFA ya ko World Cup o ma first class no o ma no sika kase no na even o player na o what say me team say kotoko what you say na obobi no and also be bi no na ya mani sika e ma kotoko sika no and also first calf so hwe no pisa na mo no gidi say e beboa ama first African football ya kachiro o hwe World Cup na da Europe ne first Asia one man you ni na and African players na aboa what you say am mo tadi this World Cup no saka sanko fo nyina wo ye mai na and also omo man so a say the boy first Africa Cup ya ka first World Cup no so Africa get strategy what you say the Africa you want to be but as a pen follow the no e to be apasa no kuminya what you say and into the mind me enkoya nim je be fere 2026 e ko ramu ya be ko World Cup je e be fere first minister ke be ba no say the sponsor na omo ka no me dey be mo ya dey na mo be ba na say e be boa first players no and accuracy ni dia to me come dey ka ye papa na ko ba ko so botom ama so san kwan be wa dia and the basa dia basa ama so be si ko mo papa kwa e fa so be so traso
men so me da se no ya fabulous e na wote ne nka no ye fro se na wo frefre fa
ya family was like I do Ghana the one of an experience
mpacho fa experience no fa kasa meti o
it is sports day near passing me boy fantastic ya de Yankopon say and she say yeah papa honorable Kofi Adams born about so na me gidi say san she nyina mu de bu ko mu nyina mo ma amrane nye adwuma ya ti Ghana ha ana ya si amma club bia $1 million ana me boa so mo fanya preparation edi 2 months ya say ha se foku nya scan kem pe ya ka say scan mo de yede it is sports day ni ya say abayi na yeni bonu ya som ana World Cup ayako ehu sika beba World Cup ebe ko 20 minutes aka 2026 World Cup US Canada Mexico no sika beba dia no ati say yede to sport day
Hey, Razak, na den o phone na den. Debbie. Obi foforo wo so. Obi ani so. Razak, mpacho obetimi afre biom because o kasa no ekọ chiri na noise ni momu e wo ba bia wo no. Eno na yete e wo ha. Me kai wo se best ma enum ntem ye bekọ amanone. Bright ya wadom e de ye bekọ amanone. Ye fro se na afre free fa. Hello, ye fro se afre free fa. Hello? Oh, Debbie. 0551563916. 0551563916. And I have 0555657278. A number obetimi afre na onso ode ohaw aba juma di we so Afcon koso ya bobo so ene Afcon no 4 years. Afcon no 4 years. Ya fro sen ofre free fa.
Me na pomo kode.
Nyame adom ya fro sen ofre free fa.
Be the one and only General PK on radio me now.
Hey, na aden o voice na aden.
Mr. Bank.
O se den?
Mr. Bank.
O bank. Na PA se bank yen kasa wo phone so PA na akọ kasa na akọ tenase.
No, sir, Bonya ba. Say, yesterday, my mom called me to start my way. Yesterday, my mom called me to be a crana. But I call shop, I come on, no, she also charge 24.
And TP na ko kasa wi ansa.
My P, look at the Pia boss here. Look, me, and I said, yeah. My P. Me na pomo kode.
Boko na anso.
I don't want to want the say, Chiro Concronim. Mame and Chebe boss, Nana, Kwabana Asenso, Browns and marketing manager for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, formerly of Lagos City. What about Robert Mapa? Na men kan we papa da makotoko I say pa na no kwa ba kope tito yo bi o ye mamboy ni ene bi obaka se dia sports fan na ye dia ba na milita kan wa sebo no obaka se wonji ntum unless we mamboy ni because Yakoba Kaposo that 4 times we a 5th time you need one single thing you basically say waka ko nyina no mfa so my Ghana nya fi muni ni bi ni nya ne say Yakoba e betis kan management committee for no mako chedi ye dis kan ma fi for no mako pick up ye first kan nya hwe o ma mu ya na say de Yakoba ye ana ye $2.5 million ma fi for say o mo face hotel o pram ato na kwa na hu de mo ye o pam kan so mo bi so mo project no obi enu the minister say and the sports panel can be be the education they are tracing they are structure your sports facilities to come on say instead of the simple say hotel the simple near the money ya so ni ya sampa so nya mambo ni ya obaka so we nya sampa the minister ba so ye pa say this time no o mampanya nya di papa no magic sports board too e be boss sports team sports to po ye pa honorable sports minister ye tawachi this is about take dia mo ma so po sports bia no Ghana for do na yes tawachi because o mani ya e be ni na that chiri mbaba abu gi do pa o ye what for some passing kwan there Kofi Idi Adams the sports minister on kwaso na
General PK yedase ye fro sen o frɛ free fa
ye frɛ me Abdul Bashir Dramani the car system am a taxi driver
Dramani kasa yeti o
obi ba
yes sir
ma e crew ni na afisiapa
yedase pa yenso ye ma afisiapa
ye dem am ya dia me sim pese me kan se me ni mitini aman aje kasempa e ya dream p is that the okan tenka be ya afide kase ya asempa e te so a okase e to ya tia fa ne ba bia e be ya kasa afọ my trust no mo enji ya asempa kan no na no mo be tia bo Africa football na Africa football this Friday ai me da ya me sha odu ku percent
ya me enhira on so ye fro sen o frɛ free fa oh when nyina so na so oh when timi anyina so okay we aba one wo ho your friend say o frɛ free fa hello your friend say o frɛ free fa hello oniso na wayi wo ne ma no oniso Your frost and off referee. Hello, your frost and off referee. Na ontimi nyina so nti yemfa nsie yemfa ohaw ne sen no ensi yemfa ohaw ne sen ensi na enko amanone emra yemfa la so ho ye frost and off referee.
But me apala mi kasafia tembo so.
Oh yeah, last call apa kasane enko apala
akope okano kwa everyone kan vi unti kan mbabjo yeda masi ni madi tiano mitesa ela mutu dia fa mupa munya sempa fa mudi jani ku mu mai pa ai komenti no na kaka me kan say the day you be present ni bamu a obamu na se unique form kana ade na individual glory and ye kwa you in teamwork so betimi abone be bo ntimi di ese binu ana say kwa from so many times na dey set a record omu ni nyai teamwork se na be ye ni peji na je bola man football ka credit ka ji ko wuti o ni ye fi woni say the contract ya na ko make na meskete ni ye la ma fi
menso medase se onso do de bai yemfa ensia yemfa ofrefo bia biem yemfa ofrefo bia biem tiewe bright ya wadom ede yen ko amanone nansa na obeba no saba se menkan kire se osa all kinds of chronic and acute diseases say stroke say diabetes pulse and say low sperm count and osane tatashikra osi se upe edru a ebeye koko edru a papa dia sabash cobites ndi ya jinko minia Isaac Asempedi ho adanse abre nyina mu amotena se amotofa na mode tena no sebi mpanifo manimu amujamanan moja se tata koko ahyehyehye mu baabi ko sabash ba center na koje sabash cobites ni bi open dodo atua bulk purchase no Kohelus ewo Kanshi Drag Lane Little George ewo Temakom T5 Ekus Pharmacy ewo Shama Main Station hwa mu asunsun boni bi ta modo o maniema nkoyie enfe mamo obi kase o senu sese ya ebedi afe obebusa no si mi wura fi o honhom boni bi na ta wodo Copper spiritual soap oil any cream ni bi na fa sresra ene eye brother sabre doctor kwaku saba watena se oye spiritual consultation ye wala pass opposite Abrantia Sport ejuada ekosi ada ye bie ye numbers no eye 0249217453 and afi 0508768846 Sabash Heba Center ehun komo enamidi edi amawi so nim se Afcon no ahyase ubetwa na wadibia na eye soccer chance on eye soccer bet is omo offer a great opportunity to win even when you are losing eno eye soccer chance for 10 plus matches make sure say us ne da so no ebia ye 1.30 or higher. Who lose one game in betting times no kaya se wo lose sa slip no. By san say o ball soccer chance e wo soccer bet sunti no. One game per essay still you be rewarded 3 times your stake. Pay we na peden. Pay we den pa na pay biem. Enti ko soccer bet na ko ball soccer chance or soccer bet so terms and conditions apply. Achinkwa onum bremu bright ya wadoma tenase achim odan de hye prekope achim oda de hye preko pe oye asenemum na se busiafo ni bi oda Brett Yawadom Atlanse opening Yankoi.
Alright, that's what happy 98.9 FM. Some of someone in some and I want to handle for my chance. I'm heading singing answer, but still. The super survivor didn't sing answer bounce hasi na yesha say 2025 Africa Cup of Nations go so I cause so Morocco na me say no games ni bi e ba so Mali Zambia my 1-1 so nemum lasin sena yoko to atena na Mali sounds na partin Dakar on to take out my Zambia now was start the Marrakesh no South Africa and so the Palancas Negras of Angola it win by 2-1 Oswin a police and offense with Leo Foster when we are goes to the South Africa name Angola from no Manuel Luis da Silva no dear guest in the friend ye panel show on to take about Edema Angola now I got in Egypt and so it's now Zimbabwe it win by 2-1 Omar Mamouche at Watana sounds from Mohamed Salah 91st minute or she winning goal so Edema before that no now Prince Dube on the 20 minutes at Watana Zimbabwe so games in so Baswa Kama na exactly 12:30 p.m. no DR Congo against Benin start Eben Batuta Tangier no Senegal against Botswana 5:30 p.m. Complex Sportive no Nigeria versus Tanzania and after 8 p.m. start Olympic Day Rabat in Tunisia against Uganda Senegal so AFCON mu now say no other game back na no hye pa no Egypt versus Zimbabwe na that game no now to say Zimbabwe to attend the first minimum second half Omar Mush and after the Egyptian Pharaoh Mohamed Salah take no edema Egypt bokuno na mbesi ti dia na reaction city so Morocco nti obi ba ha me hwe dia reaction city so Morocco.
Slick shot that beats El Shenawi. Zimbabwe taking the lead. And they've got to be Batty. Jack now. Marmouche! Magic Marmouche! They're still in with a chance. There's the shot!
Morocco so Egypt na Fred Kanom da from Cameroon second half no Mamouche and after Mo Salah be 2 goals so the match and na wide the papa so Morocco na mten then game back one so na she Nigeria versus Tanzania na head coach Edema Tanzania Mguele Gamondi edin ko aka say also sha Victor Osimhen or key player the Nigeria no no try so make neutralize no say the no want to atram and for Nigeria boboku no mo say Osimhen ko hwe him say Chukwueze and after so Adimula Lukman no wachiche mo say no so ntimi hadwen na ne team Tanzania team din kunu so now so far games no started Sunday now so far about 4 games now I recap kakra say first game to Ghana Morocco actually come on so the 2-0 and player man of the match no Brian Diaz second game so no Mali versus Zambia so man of the match called my Lassins na Yoko na third game between South Africa and Angola and so MVP no called my Leo Foster na for fourth game no game a so between Egypt and Zimbabwe no man of the match equal my Omar Mamouche Samuel Bibi Ekwe Papa so Morocco na so far 4 games I boy I said 10 goals draw game by back but have wins no so 13 come so dem so hase na you kakra Italy and no ko so na Saudi Arabia so there na we na Italian Super Cup no so the grand finals na so now so we tournament hase way back 1988 na say 37 years ago and a boss games here and another the grand finals na so between Napoli and after Bologna and that David Neres about brace at my Napoli 39 minutes and 57 minutes we are goals on my Napoli. In the history of Italian Super Cup no team a wotuma gye dodoɔ paa no Juventus La Vecchia Signora wotuma winning 9 times, AC Milan winning 8, Inter Milan winning 8, Lazio 5, Napoli so 3. Na Lazio no 1990, 2014 and 2025 Asanji no so on. Na fe do 2 no Roma 1, Sampdoria, Parma so agye 1, then Fiorentina on so agye 1. So let's go here. 38 trophies na dia La Vecchia Signora Juventus agye 9. So one my den community down so happy 98.9. Now we say Roma Akra England and then Shana is a quarter final game EFA Cup game at Basel Ayotodra Emirates Stadium exactly 8 p.m. Arsenal the Gunners versus Crystal Palace. Now before says I game to you name Mikel Arteta head coach at my Arsenal book where Dinkuma Akra now central for Buza say already now shame who player Gabriel Isua say na situation here are they ready for a game now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, and you can tell that you can see now, not only on games, every day in training, how much he wants it. So he's gonna deserve a chance soon.
Wilson Kumar Mikel Arteta head coach at Arsenal so the two na so to us be so we should game on board against Crystal Palace. We a team ready for this game.
We are used to it. I think it's the only week that we had a week to prepare. It was this week. The rest, I think, till February at least is going to be like this. So we are used to it. Face it. We have a beautiful opportunity to go into the semi-final of our competition. So we'll be ready.
Mikel Arteta say, "Oh, should you season this idea? Since I fully packed dodo, boy Premier League, boy FA Cup, now boy UEFA Cup. I say idea. I had been in more year. On my crowd will say, game over against Crystal Palace. No, when you be home, no, I think the most important part is win against Crystal Palace.
Now the most important one is the Carabao Cup against Palace because it's the next game that we have. Take it game by game. Winning and performing every game helps you for the next one. So now full focus on that.
Wilson Kumar Mikel Arteta head coach at Arsenal ahead of tonight's game between Crystal Palace also didn't see me too also happy 98.9 FM. Now if you don't Spain kakra now just Spain so the idea open on share Spanish La Liga also no heavy tabana put Kumar say compare Barcelona and Real Madrid party team team set who due pa no FC Barcelona say omo have you minimum team maso den Real Madrid say bibia be koso Spain bia ade Madrid for no dey derby team say no more no say omo work against Barcelona omo say work against referees and then referee mu say o china na Barca mu say obi bia tete say opetim ba ko team omutim mo masumdie pa dia and one the champion club FC Barcelona so ye free Spain kakra and I Spain one man and say Barca say on so ade Barca wo hwe this season omo consider goals bebre na Barca front omo hwe nim say omo defend and ho akokwaye omo prepare the one kama no so omo tutu mani play out in those can my Crystal Palace Maguire na say kuma ba ne say sporting director my Barca Deco na o hwe nim so betimi ne Maguire mpinifo etime sia aka na motime di nkumo aka no say ade ba kwa stumbling block aka team bi say Bayern Munich Real Madrid na Liverpool say o say 3 teams no mu na mo ni di Abrante FN Maguire cha bonom omo hwe nim say Barca wo pa konkoden na motime nya player FN Maguire from Crystal Palace so hodom na yeto aka wo Italy na so ko Italy dia AC Milan so bo wade abefa Abrante FN Divock Origi ma obesi aka de momo na o hwe na say the last 18 months na say anko say one minutes crown farmer AC Milan na AC Milan for so be papa buy no one say no Bobrante samedi ya de mutimi na to contract so samedi o free agent o free AC Milan bobo ko no so hodom na yesa ku eji aka na ye ko Real Madrid nkumo no so bi na dem say player ba ko a oba Real Madrid na o nim so we bibia be ejwobodo de wan so buy no aiden akwese accident no emu aiden yi pa de ma no Endrick Philippe na oba na otum say ball no ko shire ga mi bo ot bench no so a ogbo wa na o dan say nsembebe na no na nkoma aba ne say samedia omo ne Olympic run for awie kra ai so oba ko bo no so France na nkoma aba ne say Olympic Lyon have reacted an agreement with the Real Madrid over a loan move for Brazil wonder kid Endrick. Then the one side were seeking a striker following the departure of Alexander Lacazette and then Georges Mkhitaryan during the summer window. So, we share a mountain in a free bobo could say Alexander Lacazette and Georges Mkhitaryan. The Ubia say, Omnia Binsubishimon from Ocean, Mr. Endrick out no board my Madrid no, Bobby Pinus or Boom. So, edama Olympic Nomboku no so ewo eye honom na yes free Spain na some bra England bi aka unse no your stories na kwa say agbefo asa no ye kwa nim kakra ne aba ye chinso aka na etim ne nkomara ma so ewo e hase na Liverpool so nkomo bebregu so e koso no ntada no da Alexander Isak so e shego no mo after so shego no o pry na nkomo aba e Liverpool so e patch say Samuel omo hwe nim so obetia chi aka na mo e hira nche bebre a omo hwe nim say hwe ben to say bia season ko na wi na so aba na mo within a season do omo hwe nim so betima ba na obetima bo Liverpool na bia tima ko so e de amomo ye free Liverpool ne nda hye kan fa wem Manchester United na na Bruno Fernandes so akwa kopra na ntia mansa obetima treche be say 1 month actually and obetima si akan so edi ama Manchester United gbogboko no na we no Telegraph na reporters answer me ya TV nso di ama so wo ya hase na United horom na nso Joshua Zexin so Manchester United player na so free ili be pie mu so United no buy no shira nkoyi papa ho shira fertile grounds fa ma no dia man pa na samenti abanse likely so basa ko pie mu so ili no kodia na say AFO ma so and Okakubulu. So now, and come by and say the agreement is a loan with a 40 million euros obligation to buy. Now, I say, Yami advise a loan, so there. Kelly is head, yeah, is my phone, bit my sign, no bit my queen. So, no more sign, and I say 40 million euros, and this also made to no team sign play a friend of Joshua Zexin. So, nonsense, come on, Gusa agent, Hanso, England, Antoine Semeno, Blasters, he say, number 9 striker and James so the man. Now say I fear or Bournemouth no shake games or body and I say idea so any we 16 games out my share 8 goals what my make it 3 assists the idea to say yes performance no extraordinary. Next kuma ban say Manchester City and after Manchester United o munya break say player team be primo so bit makoi na kuma ban say say am for catch and say United the be hot there be o pe club it for boy ye pa dia and one Manchester City enti you say we share Antoine Semenyo ni tia ina na aka hu so okwa adwana so okwa ata o so hwemudin pa da club it for boy na ma what ma achieve laurels e wo wiase fa na nyina dia na so Judy say be City no United there e ho there o tin so kan na for catch no o should have family TNG so na say e bia na likely say be bit ma kopie so Manchester City aso so ewo honum na ye free inyaka na yanko German na so German nso nkumo no mo de na da no adahwe game to dwan so German Bundesliga no mo na say Hamburger SV versus Eintracht Frankfurt no game no ye 1-1 no mom aboya or still show no so e still more out him say yes enti na boa with pictures na kaka na pictures ya dia so ni papa na hwa na say omom kopie mu so Volks Park Stadium on na say nipa be say 57,274 kopie mu akwaman so na say please we be with him say yes ahofani na wo hwe ne back elevation wo hwe ne front mechanism out him say dia so ni papa no fe pa
the ike penny be
papa na is almost hwe attacking chemistry no na fe wo hwe back elevation
police ni ba
I please you
ana o share police atare
David police ni ankasa police ni pa
wow
yes so kwa na use the obri amanfo ani so sa yes
omo ho no police atare no ya pai na busi ana
ono na wo ja kwa akade ato wono so hwe mzo ono ankasa ye madam wo hwe ono ankasa ye madam a che so tim say yes ade say amanfo am ko stadium wono no o mani je papa say manu we de so be ko so ba stadium de omo so me try say we can no people so Volks Park Stadium no biet ba ko so e de amomo so honum na ye for basketball account so from akrai na say na games ni so e ba so akama na Cleveland Cavaliers so tena fie Charlotte Hornets win 139 against 132 now TD Garden only part 19,150 no copy more Boston Celtics Indiana Pacers win 103 against 93 New Orleans Pelicans also etna Dallas Mavericks win 119 against 113 Denver Nuggets etna Utah Jazz win 135 against 112 OKC Tender and so etna Memphis Grizzlies win 119 against 103 now the Chase Center San Francisco no nipa 18,064 go pio Golden State Warriors also Orlando Magic win 120 against 97 nana games ni so Basel Charlotte Hornets versus Washington Wizards Philadelphia 76ers versus Brooklyn Nets Atlanta Hawks versus Chicago Bulls Indiana Pacers versus Milwaukee Bucks Dallas Mavericks versus Denver Nuggets Phoenix Suns so ball against Los Angeles Lakers now I'm sorry the Western Conference after the Eastern Conference no there Western Conference no OKC Tena lead Denver Nuggets etoso mi na fe San Antonio Spurs so etoso mi nsa no all the Eastern Conference no Detroit Pistons edi kai the etoso mi no New York Knicks na fe nso third no Boston Celtics na say aha and eme okane de amon nsem so si happy 98.9 FM still one on high for no still with my friend the super sub the super lion so preaching so amon nsem ye jam de ma Prince uba Akwa Brown no to show so happy 98.9.
Hey Kofi, let me am country man about bedane oyere abra wutia just 1000 Ghana cedis. Me ya one ya
Uyo obi oyin konya.
Wait see. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Sa dwumadie no a ye hoahoa wo se oye odehye niema koda ahogye kese na yesan ema manfo di wakire se de oye celebrity no.
Wetwa be fie dionini ane de aka odo ho asema ya ka warefo bebrabom.
Sesi anu me de me mpra no miensa no ba.
Debi Kofi. Oba baako, bema baako, odo baako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love meets affordability. A warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, Happy FM asalam down.
So person so yasene a, obetimi afrete to for homan 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamen kai wo sense se kakra wo.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and at E-Productions, we believe it's about the moments that brings us together. That's why we're offering personalized video greetings for families, businesses, churches, and all at highly discounted prices. Let's capture your loved ones, your team, your brand's festive cheer in a way that will make this season unforgettable. Because with E-Productions, you will definitely capture the moment. More discounts for all levels of video productions for your events and occasions. Call E-Productions now on 024-2755-323. Spread joy, capture memories. E-Productions, capture the moment.
Happy 98.9 FM. Yedase yena one ohan bofo asepa se ode yen ko amanone. Ike Asna ase they are the best way you. It's as on
DJ special so me gina 10
DJ special.
Eli special, you see, in same yenka, but the one special gina 10 table nechi no. So obiom sisi anyum obebo no mix your beye wa say no.
Anyum de onimbo.
Oh yes.
Special nyumbo pa.
Yes, any there.
Nyumbo. Me hu ne nsa no ba ko bi.
Yeah.
Nyumbo.
We bruta. Nyum there.
Omi
ne selection no na mi njindi.
Eni obey to say Sunday DJ na.
O DJ na ko fa no ko wedding na so
Yes, special me ko fa DJ bi. Wasasa ma. Udwi ne won kura won ti ase.
Big Charles wedding. They be me Charles wedding. Hey, I say me.
No so dance we na go for them.
I mean, I didn't say on one personal wedding.
But I mean, you can say Mickey Charles wedding there. I just say me why wedding. Mickey ware 3 years ago.
3 years. David. Big Charles ware 2018.
Home then.
Yeah, 20.
David, 2018.
2018.
Sir.
Yes, 2018.
The moko sisa ne ne ma free ne kan mu no o kan ho asem de
David kan mu de enu de na say amini brenya de na say ko share ko chin on the sport no come to 11 no shadows
shadow na moko sisa
we ko be ka bu so nya de mbra na say dress nyina ko fie
but ye ka players abebo afcon asena mo huso
David mu so say bobe na participate on so ija ne kwan
ne mo huso ye the biggest winners from afcon mo player bi am bo.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
And mo bo League Cup quarter finals. Coach Mikel Arteta say match we mu win a mam opportunity to play in the semi-finals. And no kire say obey o nam kwan so say club no betimi a win a trophy. Season we trophy. Trophy be a trophy because you might not know ahia obenya at the end of the season.
4 at the end of the
What they will see Mubenya
quadruple.
Quintuple.
Champion of champions, no.
Okay. Nti Chesafiye mo J Cup, maji FA Cup, maji Champions League, na maji FA Cup.
Premier League.
Maji Premier League. Tina F4.
In 5 ebe quintuple na no be
Super Cup.
Super Cup no.
Oh, okay. Say Super Cup no so ya ka say maka wa say maka club amoni on bebo.
Aston Villa.
Me say money Aston Villa na bebo.
No problem.
Super Cup no dey.
No problem. Ebe de pa.
Ba yen hwe Arsenal na obi face omo be slap against Everton. Na City. Remember say na City edi kan abo. Did that, but it was not meant to be 1-0. 27th minute penalty. Victor Eucharis a boy. Ultimo okwan of us ball penalty no. Ne kon afi goals shepa.
Yeah. Say game na offer me after offer me na me say me ni abem hwe game nti. And then say match no.
Match na one kan che me say wo hwe game afei me kasa won ka hwe na bo bi kobo ba me kasa won ka hwe e na wo de me am so de wo hwe game e na asen a wo hwe game to de epon e na me ka te me ho.
Concentration now. I mean Cherry won akume so.
Otie
cast na semana ne homework na sorry.
Arsenal pa.
No, you see against about me now I knew say you be share about to be share. The last 8 games at Yako, I think we've won only 1. We've lost 5. We've drawn 2.
2, yeah.
Then a very good record. That was a good listen.
Yeah. Now,
Dixon Hill. You called Dick then.
Dixon Hall. No, Dixon Hill.
Yes.
Dixon Hill.
Dixon, no.
When our person friend Dick. Who person trust now and Dick.
No, Dixon. Okay. Now. You see, Prince, it's a very interesting journey. I didn't think that we're going to lose again. I knew we're not going to lose against Everton. I'm going to mention end of the points. Game, no. In fact, 1-0, no. I always say a yet reflection of the game because Everton at the end of the game, number only 1 shot on target. They didn't create anything that was so dangerous throughout the game. But Yana, Yama game very difficult, and at the end of the game, you know, Bukayo Saka cry Ekaye. At the post-match interview, he said that a one game, very tight at the end. Because after Jokeres, a share goal, we saw that Bukayo Saka saw a chance via or in the right in the boy. There was this cut back or didn't right in the boy as I born. All he needed to have done was to the boy what the boy abandoned left because there was no pressure on him. Now I started ball. And on the right boy could ball player a free pony. So, and there were other chances, like Trossard, the NC, they can rise. Emma Trossard, Sapas, no, just slip that ball into the net because the keeper was already beaten, or the ball post, you know. And then there was many chances in the ball post. So there were several chances, and I game should have ended 1-0. Yeah, at the end of the day, no, game go and 1-0. It will be a one-share game, be beyond, but feel that so tight a game now. But it was a very important, you know, he had 3 points, you know. And as not today, Crystal Palace. The last game on boy, they rested a lot of players. That game they lost to Leeds. Only lose by 4-1.
4-1, yeah.
Because they want to put everything into it in this game.
Yeah.
I've already said that Crystal Palace was in there, to beat them at the Emirates. I have the feeling I think a lot of rotations in
today's game, yeah.
Because he bought Brighton at the weekend. Into a lot of rotation. I feel that there will be a new right back in today's game. That's what I feel. If Philly said there will be a new right back in today's game because the overload on a bit too much.
Timber.
Because today too, you're aware that White is also out and out for a while.
Yeah.
Until there will be a lot of rotations in the squad. And then Sumi Hussein and Dra we training here. Kai Havertz and so training here is gradually getting back. So a lot of them will come back. See, the season is a long season. It's a long season. And rather, I said that in something that I know, but I said I share Arsenal games, Arsenal, but this season wins, losses, draws, like in all the games. And I saw that was a lot of greens. Just 2 reds.
Two red.
Yellows, 3 draws. I don't know why people were creating the impression as if Arsenal were so poor this season. Like, is this such a poor result?
Now, City are losing.
City, I think I've also lost 2. They've drawn more. Yes. City and Lucy a lot of games. So that is one thing people are refusing to get. Into Prince, and in that game now, Arsenal are a winning quadruple, and in their way another good step. So Arsenal to me share Crystal Palace, which I feel that they will do to keep the momentum up.
And no, Mr. Isaac Kaseɛbɔ, ye dane ye ho, ne ye ba, ye ko, ye nkwama no ne, ye befie na ye ba aba bedi enkomo ewo fie. Enti, Mr. Emmanuel Fusuapia, ba betenase. Fusuapia, ba betenase na ode yen abefie. Na ode yen abefie, ne aba bedi nkomo. Ye wie no pe, boxing komo ewa ha. Medical catch say the new kid on the block, Theophilus Aluti. Waji African WBO title weekend ye chemu ye. Oni ni trainer and I say ni coach, the legendary coach Asare. Ufia ha ye ni omu ebedi enkomo. Chen yeba. Mr. Emmanuel Fusuapia atenase. But you for high sense no Emmanuel. Ana okay, I know what they for funny way ni mano ni yankoi. Opening yanko.
Medas Yabrasu, your Ryan Maimun, some hour I had to be a one on Nena, at me, area about process, Eddie City and Sports Minister Eddie Comoga, Commodore Fabi, Eddie Abrona, Mino, Eberchi, and Como, and I feel and watch no son of my patch of Masters and I go to be and one some cacra, and nay. There's a fake up no, and so echo so na and no some sono kakra etimi ewo ehonom na enne mediama Sporting Club. Hey, papa na your friend Johnson Smith no. Adwuma no oni mo oba 4 matches on lusu bia we ni home ni nyina no. Obo adwuma Fred pa. Me den ra oni mediama etimi eboy no sede sikoye eso hususu aso ebebrɛw ewo dwuma de wesisi bo waden na ene yenyabre na afi yetimi eni kita no mom de bia me kan se enam duaso na homa ehunu soro etisa kwan no soro enam igina so aka se eneyi high sense so na boy ama yetimi eba wo nchen na onso wani age na wo ka se empo no bibia etimi ekoye me pa chawo kai na shene so si edi pronya ide ya tete ne ma so hwihwihwu pa na no kresem ne se refrigerators, chest freezers, and air conditioners, and sound systems, and water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettles, and irons, air fryers, no boys now munch denim, barbecue, nianeno to tono, me pacho way, air fryer, the baby bibia, and the amount, aquana on them fiana, so you sujan in so no, you wounded that, baby, I would not echo parade and put down Francis Dako, Yabaman comfort me at Tiano, now for one who say, Yase, a yabe and 9 and hono me pacho bo made na kai se Christmas no eduane a obeye de obeye ama na koso nyina no na wo air fryers no high sense etimi enya de ma me pacho kai nation so say electronic appliances papa unya asem ho na me pacho electricity no so no e consume no me pacho high sense product into say there bo made ne tu na mo e kom ya me be boss East Legon Kisiman Achimota Mall North Industrial Area and afi Accra Opera Square Tudu Dansuma La Paz West Hill Small Broadcasting Kaswa Bachuna Jackson Mall Committee 1 Committee 25 Amahia Hacho me pacho mateko no latest one no krane yetimi ababe bio o ya bo made ne tu na mo eko Kumasi Bajo uko piemu ewo Kumasi a mesawa Kumasi City Mall Kumasi Adum me no and afi Adum Post Office so be wan bro no ma watafo na ta we free wako eyeta no so uwia magazine takra de takwa oboase ko foria hohoi sunyan enampacho techima ne tamale nyina no so no yaso ye ewo ho a enei ye bo adwuma tententen ewo de tie won kran no sa pepe so ena me pacho ete ewo eye ba bia ye fre ho tamale enti em ha ho emfa ka empre enko ba bia enkonya enkwanhyiasem bia so 0302550000 na fo no amadi nkomo kai na hyele nso say in social media pages ni nyina no so no ye ewo ho boyiri dindindin a enema etimi ekonkan high sense everyday prices for everyday people ye be free sam na se dia na ye free ase free honorable Kofi Adams Idi we say ono that sports and recreation ministry no ano na enra ne nkomo twetwe kakra ena me bo moden etimi ekoho na wose enei yamanfo taka se obehu an se bia federation tournament o maboka ho o musika sema ye basane ade wose sane ma no omo adrubre bia omo hwe se omo ma athletes emergency bebre na enema ho nye de mo de ese omo twene ene se kwan bia so no betia train yi na omo atimi akọ tournament so akọ perform na mum sika sem ne de adrubre bia se omo move pass sa ade na eho.
Just identify some of it that it should not be the case that an athlete will be thinking so much about where to get funding to go for competition. We must get to a point where the worry of the athlete is to train more and not worry about, so even this training that I'm doing, I have to be worrying about tickets. The date to leave has arrived, and because there's no money, they don't even have tickets to go. That trauma that the athlete goes through will surely affect performance. So if athletes are supposed to arrive a number of days ahead of competition, we should be able to meet that. Not that competition have started before athletes are now planning from Ghana to the very competition that they are going to take part in, which have already begun. That should not be the story that we should be reading a few years after the implementation of these fund as have been approved by Parliament.
Hello, someone. Wotimi edit to dwa ewo ho na ora Kofi Adams nkasa yi mu no e na osai to aso se ewo ora anase President Mahama nimdie mu no omo chemchese school sports ni ade no ene grassroots sports no ehun ya no papa eno nti officially watimi apaw Professor Sapon a ono ewo Cape Coast University no se kwan bia so no otimi hwe na wonye first coordinator in school sports ne pacho grassroots sports no ebetimi aboase de be ya kwan bia so no ebetimi develop your sporting system no eye
must meet. In the past, because the support is also weak, it has not enabled the NSA, the National Sports Authority, to push harder for improved governance. Even when I became minister and I was particularly interested in improved governance and best practices to be implemented, I wasn't getting so much results. But with the fund establishment now, and knowing that we will be drawing some money and we will be supporting them, we will insist that they do things right. They report on what it is that they get themselves, what they receive from the international federations. Their development programs must be known, what you did previous years, the competitions that you organize, athletes you have identified and trained, professionals that you have identified and trained in terms of coaching and management of the sport. All these will be KPIs that will set, and you must meet them or give clear indication that you work towards achieving them, but one thing or the other affected you. So it's not like free money, you just come and take. No, that's not what's going to happen. And
where somehow other two Jana, me pacho, when you sports fan, then what somehow can say, a man kwa man for team say, sorry, I know about Bejiska Debbie. I feel no Jumedia Woody, a choir of Faso, at least a wee or mupie, with discipline, achievement, a more achieve, and no, and I'm this KPI thing in our tour, say, Urmiti and San our Baba Jisicano, the previous year crowd was Sarkasi, so say. Say the next year would be last year crowd and the next year bar. Ever sa affect you. As your stress annual money is see or then what you know. And I was a chance say the American or so man penny, a jumedi, and then in him demono. Sadiana ehiano, a honomenti, but one in a tambak on the cannot to any an it was aha, it's young Conafi, young Twasso said you see a chain in Simu.
Just identify some of it that it should not be the case that an athlete will be thinking so much about where to get funding to go for competition. We must get to a point where the worry of the athlete is to train more and not worry about, so even this training that I'm doing, I have to be worrying about tickets. The date to leave has arrived, and because there's no money, they don't even have tickets to go. That trauma that the athlete goes through will surely affect performance. So if athletes are supposed to arrive a number of days ahead of competition, we should be able to meet that. Not that competition have started before athletes are now planning from Ghana to the very competition that they are going to take part in, which have already begun. That should not be the story that we should be reading a few years after the implementation of these fund as have been approved by Parliament.
We are someone utimi editu eja na Joseph Smith ene ukoko piemu a mediema match na ebaso na sana na ma na FA Cup no etimi ekoso na wonim se makacho secret Yes, Kraku Bai, Adia Bakwa, or ya dear Hopa, Principal Poo Poo, your Bona Basso Pano, the fact say a maligno, or boy to Mate, oh, now for my fake up and also it's me a course. Now, I'm me ladies, me pacha omoche, a valued girls, and to me, Chomo Kamiasa, a moment Timu Bako, and I feel me pet peace ladies, and so, etna say, Emma Epiphany Warriors, Chomo can see, Hazakas ladies, me pacha omane is. Socrates, etimi the boy near 4-1. Etia ACM Socrates for and I'm pacho Supreme Ladies in so Northern Ladies in so Chomo come here so mighty anti Ampem Dakwa Ladies Etima your friend says sang Shining Ladies 13 now no more come poly maku do me asa no mo jampem da ko etimi de udi omo agro no nya de a omo fanya akwadro kra akoso mo ladies so no anlo ladies etwa kam yenu a omo etimi asimu ejei ho na afe jagba ladies so no me cha omo chief su royal ladies so etwa ka ba ko a omo FA Cup no omo etimi anti me cha the other matches no enso sei na esi ekoye honom. And they funny ladies in Sono Pacho, Omotrase, Emma Tamale, Super Ladies, Cochi, Omuchom Camino, and Momotimu Bako, Honasaso, and I'm a Pacho, Savannah Ladies, so, Fabulous Ladies, Chom Kabako, to me, Anti Fabulous Ladies, Team Nkoyu Crow, Wa All Stars and Ladies in Sono, a Boga, a Sharp Arrows, Echomo, Eka. No, Omukucha, Wa All Stars for the mum, a Caminua, Boga Sharp Arrows, Echomo, a Kama you know, to me, Auntie, and I feel Nasara Ladies, so no, me pacho, a Dreams Ladies, Echomo, Num, and Momotimu Bako, and I feel Arm of God Ladies, and so no, me pacho, Northern City Ladies, Timiko. Kode Kaminu, and Momotimu Bako, or Honafe, a confix ladies in Sonomesrawa, or Moni Janina ladies, no, a 2-1 Itia confix for a Honomafe, Roots layer sisters and Sono, Mepacho, Omochi, lady strikers, Jomokanai, and Momotimu Bako, or Afi soccer intellectuals and Sono, Mepacho, Omane Samba, a ladies, no, Samba ladies, Cochom Caminoa, and more Etimi Anti, way any FA Cup and Mano as ye, the Etimi Baswa, a day after your super da, happy 98.9. But before me wrap me dear man we so match no kai nation so se Kumasi Asante Korokwase and yenyantie say abrantie a omo efre no Samba Onel no eni eniema pa na eba ne ho na sika na eba ne $150,000 say club bi efri baby a omo efro Israel no Maccabi Tel Aviv so omo pesa defender ye sika omo betua no $150,000 no ene de eba ho ayete ho ne huhu a epiepie pacho yemko na yenko Ghana Premier League no so enra Mediama Sporting Club any Holy Stars the ball any na Kingsley bia ye to atra and afin so branch your friend Kofi Dagani enso eto atra na enei ekoba na wie na branch na so sign egi red card 87th minute no she go no ma Holy Stars no asa kwaje red card after 30th minute no to atra no and 87th minute kwaje red card no wie no and Johnson Smith say ogidi ye pass eniema koyi kwan branch no ball no na enye bad said they osi chiro mo na no anu adwuma on bedi.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. This is how I told the boys to do. So what they did was very, very good. I think the boys are responding to instructions because we have only 5 defenders. We have only 5 defenders. So whenever there's a problem, then we are in problem.
There's a problem, we are in problem. And no, someone who Justice Smith so by or as a bad down for no, or so Pesa coach that's a pa, Jumandie, when him and pass of 4 matches, no cresem ne say wa bo 4 matches Asempa ka say sa papa no gidi so mo ma no eye team bi a one day eno de Asempa hye ho nkoma che kra omo be surprises ampa Asempa commission abamu papa by 4 matches no na Holy Stars come here as a relegation no e twete omo no oye de omo afrimu a eno ye de ekokam na Ibrahim Tanko on the other side eso che say a painful pa adwumade omo boy any chances on boy nyina omo antimi utilize e ho na so no sa team we no omo ba obi a ya omo bo omo yi.
No, I mean, it's very painful. As I said before the game, it's not going to be easy for us because of and their last game. They came here with confidence. But I might say also we squandered a lot of chances. I mean, we had the chances that normally you have to score. And yeah, but like I said, it's very painful, but we have to look at the next game. And yes, I think we have a chances, like I said, in the first half, at least minimum 2-3 chances you have to score. I always said in the Premier League, if you don't score your chances, and then the more the game is going, the more the opponents get confidence. Yeah, and like I said, at the end, I think we have to be happy for the point.
Ere someone etimi etoja Kamadu in Mamudu. And so abrante ba ko born mo de MVP e was match me o chim che team a mo from Basaka Holy Stars no omo ba na de ba ko mo hye ene adwuma omo de ba ne se ko ba ne se omo bodo do omo ko city back into omo ko city back na o se na de se obetimi awuram na so no omo pre omo timi nya one goal omo se penalty kra but all in all omo congratulating the teammates no adwuma de omo so boy.
Congratulate my teammates because it wasn't an easy game for us because the opponents they came and sit back, so we couldn't penetrate through the midfield and even the rings. That's why we couldn't create so many chances. Sure. As you can see, even won a penalty, but we couldn't score. And we keep on fighting. Then we had a nice goal. So I think it's part of the game. Win, lose or draw, we are okay.
I know any someone me pacho etimi eto edwa ehwa yeso yere fa super da happy 98.9 eso edema menkai wo sesei na table no esitie na kai sense say chenya me yad makumasi sande koroko and 11 wonders so the ball and in any Aduana Stars gusua edika 28 points plus of 7 goals Mediama Sporting Club tosumi 27 points plus of 10 goals out of folk etosumi ensa 25 points and afi baby any goal stars etoso and 9 25 points awuremu akotokotoso enum 24 points no be wuremu anafi wabasi relegation Basaka Holy Stars is almost free as you have 14th 17 points the Vision FC etoso makumaku dunsia or 15 points and afi Brekum Chelsea etoso dunso 15 points some obodu niema nkoyi manu crowd and afi 11 wonders chato almost 6 points eti obiba Kwakwa Brown say na niema esitie ehono.
December, 8 January, ko high sense showroom bia. I'm already fida. Sa high sense nko a, and about 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. High sense mama we shop.
refreshing moment.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Nini Pabou, Sigatiati, Nisigatiati, Nalani Pabou, Nibabou, Sigatiati, Onashika, Onamepo. Baba, Lokoma, Kanibaba, Sigatiati, Sigatiati, Nalani Pabou, Nibabou, Sigatiati, Onashika. Has been stop boxing na you because to say me can show more boxing about 85%. I'm no weak. I'm no drought.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
mekyia esa ma wakɔ ababiom yɛhyɛ dwumadie na se no meka kyerɛ wo sɛ ene menya a legend ɛwɔ fia ha coach ɛyɛ Ofori Asare ɛyɛ boxing coach na ɔyɛ legend baako in fact se yɛka sɛ yɛbɔ nneɛma a wayɛ a no yɛntimi nkan wie ɛsi yɛhyɛ da ɛyɛ a mini documentary and as a full documentary about coach Asare dodoɔ na anim no as coach Asare we representing Ghana proudly coach wako Olympic Games
4 times
enye easy 4 times oye 4-time Olympian coach chese Commonwealth Games there wako bebre African Games wako bebre oye a legendary amateur coach boxing coach ewo Ghana ha coach minimum say ene is about you there but mami musa kakra say we sure say uni ho a obi betimi asi wanan aye adwuma a wo ye edema amateur boxers no said you were betting me.
Coaches bebre or how almost or more by almost idea. So I'm to a idea and not a munaboteria. Betting my baby, my training program, my training one, but need imagine our gas also.
And dear me person, me betting me another coach Ofori Asare BM. In terms of unimudie or commitment, especially commitment to a national duty, national assignment. Obi oha coach ni di obehu obetimi akire no obehu ba so benya saa commitment no obenya saa ahofama no se me de sumo man no yebetimi anya obi saa biem.
I mean to me come on, but me feel say it's in your bisa. Say me sure say up and coming coaches now more ban. Me sure me believe say be uma on to my.
And no coach Asare dodo na frɛ no coach Asare a ɛna yenimu no ba ene ye wo boxer enkrofo bebre describe ne sɛ world champion a eludi en ache kakra emre kakra yi inya world champion ewo Ghana ache Ghana produce about 10 world champions be emre kakra inya bi ache na onipa bebre atepe no say award that metal award that fortitude na afen so owo sa discipline no Theophilus Alote Theo memo akwaba Edeba happy 98.9 FM.
Yosu.
Congratulations. So weekend we need Africa WBO title. Congratulations.
Global
WBO global title.
Yes, saying Africa.
Esosin Africa deɛ no. We ni Saturday no. Bout net is saying.
Oh na cool fine. They are expecting a victory and victory night about my so far as me want me coach by my side there. We are okay. Even though my opponent no man respect or a very good opponent. As I say, be out done and yeah easy and now when I saw a chance now they'll be akunsa.
Ti ekoi only Asian champion. Ena ekun ye last Saturday. Nkrofo bebre susu se world champion nye bia che no na betimi deliver amayen se otoa de wo ye na so discipline no keep any with training ni obi bia na do you believe say obetimi age world title amagana?
I believe it pa me gidi pa se me metima ye me gidi pa e san se o share me hard work me consistency me training me bibia me ye ma fan de ready so be na fan de amam.
Udi spending how many years ewo amateur and sana or 10 pro?
Amateur I spent like 4 or 5 years in amateur.
And between that time no oko Commonwealth Games, Commonwealth Games, African Games. Africa the Ghana host here no. Oji gold, Oji bronze.
I'm a call 3 world championship. I'm a call 2 African Games. That was first Olympics qualifier African Games. That was Senegal.
It was Senegal, no? Okay.
Yeah. I'm a call IBA World Championship. It was
Uzbekistan, yes.
And I'm a call Olympics qualifier. It was Thailand. And I'm a call Bisuo, Italy.
Italy, the no so now for Olympic Games.
Qualify.
How disappointed were you in this? All this qualifying, now your dream to represent Ghana at Olympic Games when and how disappointed now you?
Oh, man, too much disappointed. I say, Bibi Abeban, Radim near any to me far. My yama fan, I was Radim say, maybe say we call Olympic Games at the end to me then. And foul and say only me say I was say me professional right and so amateur 98.9 to show I won't say me tournament now me call na if I saw right about one say open say conform ten professional before I me back professional cry I really short 16 months one belt am I any match e be more professional even national belt for me then omo ni
we we di etio utro shades pa yenim baby a ode kopa and we are happy so title e wa ha nyina in 16 months.
Sure.
Wow enti yen hyase en free ha fama me na me fen kire camera no metimi asomu de okay enti we ye de he
UBO Africa super flyweight title
oje wo ho aho one ho na coin na
Ghana ni David Tego.
David Tego. And now G we one na coin na unya we.
Pacho.
Wow. We continental championship and as a continental champion. Africa continental champion. We universal boxing organization. We into we UBO title in 18 months and Theophilus Alute me we are meba ni coach ho nti yenye we nyina enwie nti we obo Ghana ni and na odeje ye fa next one bra na yenhwe yenka ho asem
we Ghana national belt Ghana belt.
Oh, okay.
We Ghana in America Isaac Aite
and also odeje
we last year
we Ghana Boxing Authority title we last year
November
like a year ago
and
our DJ is our title way. Wow next one no the last one we be there
98.9 we super flyweight
we super flyweight okay you be hwe division ho no we there coach Asare modu papa
we WBO African champion we bantamweight because so na me ko bu champion na okra bet no ono so e Ghana ni obi na
uko make obi wait and akọ bone wo ho in boxing enye easy say obetimi make obeye obi wait o ana obekọ wanim uhia special dieting uhia bibia foforo ansa na watimi amake sa wait enti ukọ ye no eno no ye champion ho no kokọ bone wo ho
ana ono na okra belt no
na abo no na oje
a friend Daniel Gosh
Ghana
Daniel Gosh.
Wow. Wow. Enti we African champion anisa
13th June and I'm cool.
13th June this year. Until this year what konto kwasen?
Like almost like 6.
6 this year.
Yeah.
Wow. Enti na nkrofo enura ye ne Mr. Eko Asma ekasa e wa ha. Unim say Eko Asma oye boxing expert. Or say so far the boxers are a Ghana hanyina ona award the discipline obetimi awini world title the ama omen. I think say super endorsement by Eko Asma enti when Saturday no Saturday
me call back to my weight super flyweight me call bantamweight no and I me call back to my weight super flyweight and me call WBO global.
Wow, into where you're global champion.
Super
flyweight. Where you WBO title. Theophilus Alote, the new kid on the blog. Ofi said then a while bit me to get to the hype now because they say the hype no wana okuta hype no. Then I feel so bit me to win the world title for Ghana.
The FA na we supporter sponsors don't be pure is say ya draw we enye yankutu na bet my se me ko me ko fa well title enye me ko me farmer o mine and say ade enye omumwa omu tina so mu chance na yako fa bet ne brand na omba me omu de omu ni me ba this the time o so mu ede omu ba out no me omu pure is say ya draw we omu be pure na ede yanko fa ombra
obi se enura me ne Mr. Eko Asma kasa na o se ono de o ka kire Mr. Mahama promoter Legacy Rice sports for CU Sharaf Mahama se onfaw onsomu na onfaw enko na obetimi aye world title ofe say is a good core na
say we dey see support omo fan support here there omo tie chi
enti o ka kire Mr. Sharaf Mahama so fa support ni meta wachi na ongu nanimu ase
baby nanimu ase dey ongu nanimu ase.
How do you see coach Ofori Asare?
Me won say me papa esan say o mba nko ni be ma enti me won say me na me ba
onko ne ba be ma no. Wow, coach Asare uni ba be ma
baby
we are sepa uni babema
but me man ni nyina nso omo ye boxing
say Sarah the enimu de Sarah
obaako ye friend Lillian ono crampo na osua boxing but our law school sisi nti Sarah ati position no
98.9
but ono no our interest for boxing mo pa but sisi awadani lawyer ni de buana obabe ye administrator
na afi wa represent boxers ni bibri ewo in terms of contract any omonema coach Ofori Asare wa anwo be ma betimi training no ama no aye world champion but Theophilus saying
big potential say obi a owo ahobra so dedication ma sport na we choose or clear view say it is say oye say ne say ansana we do onim I obi onim kwan nti say o de ne kwa be easy amount because ono ankasa anso pese or achieve something nti me hu ne say Ghana new in the making world champion.
But
between the young to baby. And we hear that kind of support. You training, say, why are very consistent from amateur about professional within 16 months.
This is impressive.
Say 4 titles.
4 titles.
Almost 3 big titles. UBO, WBO, 2 different kinds. Global, any Africa. The only assistant who are global, you'll be ranked. Opponent not in the Filipino ni ranking. Or 5th in the BBC. Number 5 in the BBC. Or number 5 or IBF.
Okay.
No, number 10 or Ring magazine. And friend saying all 4 major rankings in Yinemo. Inti Oyobia say Tuabona is a big achievement. That is because I don't know Kakokuno. Nipa be brief say Yaroshi Theophilus. But me who from a different angle say he's very consistent, he's dedicated or my experience, combining with his discipline, he can go anywhere. Because baby obeshia biano bet much than kwano amanako because me what that exposure betum de abuano nti obetumaye me gidi pass
obetimi and Rakne na one ne konye no 18 wins 14 by way of knockout and 2 draw and half 1 defeat and the other man 2 defeat 2 defeat 1 draw into the defeat na the man Saturday no and the third defeat when you onye sebu the can say or ye genuine ebina Yedinama Theophilus Alutin wetimi abono but a top notch boxer
be ranking I feel so apart from that ofi Kroa boxing wo so baby no Hona Donito Donari Manny Pacquiao Casimiro great boxers Manny Pacquiao 8th division champion is the only person word nina Casimiro Kaya Casimiro no knock your boxer back Duke Micah out some most some board so cock Filipino omo records ma boxing nation big boxing nation pa it is only boxer be okokun afiwa it can never be a journeyman or your boxer onim ni left right I think so well ranking him he's more so share on paper he's more experienced than Theophilus.
Yeah.
Anything I make a say, with my experience, you can see Theophilus as a up and coming because or trade be yes.
Now, Tamwa who identify the talent we know what Dean Fee saying.
15 years ago, now or around 10. So since we did 23. In 23, no.
15 years ago.
No. Now, around
9-8.
Inti no one pictures crowd abofra crowd. Now ni ada my friend bi nyina yet me training one. Now why emerge from it? Binom so was still but Friday me be about 61 mofra me training one for the future. Because catch them young,
and they will be yours forever.
Yes, into a long journey, 15 years, a long journey. Even though he looked very young,
Yeah, very young.
We're boxing no mono, watch it.
Sure.
We're boxing no mono, watch it. Until so, share. What juvenile boxing say? Okay, boxes for money. Oh Fist of Fury.
Yes.
That Fist of Fury is the Fist of Fury champion. At that time, Abofra.
Oh, okay.
Who winning Fist of Fury champion. Have a national championship, Wakum 4 times national championship. I will win gold. I is a 4 times national champion. Apart from Ubisa and Commonwealth Games as seminar. He was the boxer who's supposed to go to Commonwealth Games. What you drop on Ukaya. Say there was a controversy. nipa bebree ka ho asɛm a yes
okay
at that time no
2022
yes
22 Commonwealth Games 2022 yes
ɔno na sɔkɔ 98.9 games
oh okay
na based on some misunderstanding no mama no akɔ I was the coach but that decision was not my decision until I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
But the builders, the stone that
the builders rejected. Say we bear the cornerstone.
Obegusu approve because sometimes clear say we would meet difficulties if you want to achieve something because so share Theophilus achievement within the year. Even Swag Amman Award, a surprise because look at the achievement within a year.
Swag Award, as boxer of the year.
Man nominated the crab.
Wait, when your nomination
crab? But he was the boxer who has all at that time. But luckily for him, Africa, personality of the year. In the end, say, yeah, baby. But I can say sometimes those things happen to you, but it gives you more challenge. So be proof. Until the time far away title, everybody will see what happened to him. But many good story to tell people.
But Mami Musa was same way, and only in Crawford boxing, and Crawford a boxing Mudin Koma, more concerns about him. Say he's a very good in terms of in terms of boxing, BBR, but we need knockout power. We need knockout power, and say at the top, at the very top, no one found knockout anko now. Say you are taking the game to distance. Now they are comma judges are one shot a betro. How do you respond to our
power? Our names our power. Mention the locals. 98.9. Say you can 13 or about 10 knockouts. Their fights are you not think about knockout. And so we strategize to win the fight because you can beat everybody on points, but you can't beat everybody by knockout. Inti my friend say obi to say Crawford or Canelo Kokun. Say Canelo or knockout punch. But when you can never knock Crawford out. But Crawford be on points. Crawford also is honestly a specialist in terms of knockout. But only Canelo, he was very, very careful. Until say Okun is careful sometimes, depending upon the opponent. Some opponents make fight. Your opponent, and sometimes actually sena ntokwan beba. Uni obi ukun, I find say obi uni obi ukun no nipa ni kitetu, unsu kitetu a. Obo wa obewu, onso bo na obewu. Ukita cutlass, no sukita cutlass. Otwa unso twa na. Nti so we are very careful say obe avoid nipa nti oni Rakena no. He was very, very, very careful because he's fighting boxer who is more experienced, who has a better profile, a background. He's also from a boxing nation, like young Pepe. Until you can't just go and say you are going to knock the person out. Well, until one yet too much aggressive on that fight because he gave his opponent much respect. But that will not be the case in other, because he's still building his experience. He's still building the confidence. He's still building all those things gradually. If you do baby, then you can do whatever you want to do in the ring.
Tio, coach, I'm making coach and one casa papa to say the work one making a case for you, but so on Crawford didn't come out. Maybe the same going Crawford to say, who need that knockout a year. Power no punch now we there ultimately say emu ye den kra na Tio is down by maybe 3 or 4 rounds ugina mo betimi abo knockout power. How do you respond to
so like I say utina waka say me say u person won punch na wo kan ga be text na show say wo punch na me
na me ya boxer
say o come see say omo be sama
me ya boxer
omo be sama ka say be text na show say me ni power na power no ye different type obi so obo power o say or papa on so or Gino so or be so about on so about a can say na say Crawford say or bopo about on so about a cow obeko but Canelo or bopo on so or bopo
o bo no ano no
on say we bopo about the omu bopo ana on one omu very dangerous change the omu bopo so on say we the power no go bo no on say power no baba the obopo ana on one dangerous so on him say power na eba na or the cow but the cow on say the blue eye then
account nti power ne de wo ho
power ne de wo power no eno kasa eba at the right time and bad just like that every time say obi wa ubo bebo every say ubo na ehyishi no ono so bo ono me say ono so ere
ebe kan
ono so bo ono say ehyishi wonti on giant guard ma osa ade no shi na bato ebe de odbe hye no wa wuti na tie no waka say power na ebo no enye ni shi but ono original ring no amane on ring no a wuti na tie no enye no na ono inside no enye no na wuti na tie na boy boy ka say enye punch is bro bi na ebo na dey bi the original ring no o ko bisa na say they are no the kun punch na wo no say enye di una wo ring ma wo say
ka be hu say di na say enye di enti punch ne de wo ho power no but crofo bebre say look eba no the rudiment of boxing na unim ya kire wo yie pa o head movement wo movement wo ring no any bibia no footwork no any footworks na any bibia no on point and is what to do because of the usua wo amateur level no. How do you think said the usua any nyina no ebetimi aboa for you to get to the top because every Ghanaian want to see you at the top?
I won't say they be I usua dey ade no hutimi wie they be I usua dey me open it now for me din go kun recent no promotion ade on I see uto ade no now filibi now wie bi sanity uto ade na o filibi now wie bi
ti woni ne ko a na wasua bibi kakra every ni ho
almost like sometimes o de obi ko a ade a onim so de ye we be ka wa usu de ye na be ka no well now dream about say o de me ko two right and I me ko two left to ke be ka na na enka no se ka na e pa che se de o de aye ni pa no onu so ye o sa de be de e be ka na de ami so say me coach on my side na or a very good coach. They be a man respect, no, a very good coach. They always come here. Sometimes I can say, follow no road, or no name kwan, na medineti. They be a coach. 70%. Say 100%. Coach was 70% to take over. Also 30%. You're coming also 30% to use your own. Own thing in the ring. But coach is no more than no say more than. Una one inside ono mu no muteneti no mu bibia enti enye sometimes even though you are fighting with your coaches sometimes you own bibia omu betina so catch your coach who see me say
98.9
o de coach no ka sa mu be work together tuna mu ye team no na bibia mu ye den enti o catch ni say o ye say ono na adwube so coach no de onimade de bebrenti o kana no wa alert o de any say enhwe e fa na any e de eko enti always a coach no okra bank nyama no dos wo bank enti o ba na no lodo ama o ba na lodo ama enti wo good coach sometimes o kokun a o kona beti mama ya this fit too say me do no kokunu ni kona is strong chen o kona dia masa forget it kona so say kona so win fight pa kona win fight pa
and the office o coach Asare ebetimi a that coach that can take you to the next level
definitely of me and me when say kaka our family say kaka crash we are you are getting closer to the world level and obetimi my area now me can say me coach wa achieve nyama bibli in boxing in terms of boxing nyama fit I'm say ba professional wa achieve nyama ba aka ade ba ku e da na kuma si no person ye na me so ma kan say me na na be ne e be achieve
sa ade ba ku na
e world
title nti wa show papa bo say wo be wo ne mi no e be je world title Enti Theophilus Alote ene ye no edin komo last Saturday say o follow Legacy Rise for sports promotions omo ye o Legon sports stadium in fact highlighted the night itimeji title global title wo ho e free Filipino abrantia ne ho odin pa ena oje title no e free ne ho. In fact in 16 months no okuta 4 titles, 4 major titles ene kuta na obo ne ho modern ye pa ne legendary coach eten nchen. In fact ono aka wa ha se ni coach no wango babema enti ono a ene ne babema enti we de father and son na ose ne papa no de dana koma so pa se de wa achieve wo boxing mu nyina ba akopɛ onya wie no retire kra opɛ eno anse obe deliver world title de ama Ghanaians na ene Theophilus ntidi on their way to the top enche bia ebeba ma menkai o se Betika se menkan kire o se omunim se free de obi apepa boxer Theophilus Alote oti hey free opɛ odi ade ma ni free a obegye papa na Betika se menkan kire o se unya download yo mo Betika app na ewo Google Play Store na omo ma free 100% free bet 100% free bet na omo app ne so no eho na obenya wo games nyina conveniently eho na obenya wo games nyina na watwa onim se AFCON koso other European leagues nso koso nti so obetwa bet ewo ba bi no adidi ana Betika mobile app ne so ana se Betika app ne so na obetimi etwa games ni bi se umpo de umpese obetwa o games no ewo app ne so a okọ www.betika.com obehu games ni bi ho no watimi atwa ana se o de o phone ti se media bi young phone ye me ni Android ana se iPhone ye nkrofo kutekute se oni bi a obe dial *263# na obetimi atwa obet no kra ewo ho. Terms and conditions apply. Shenenso. Advert here is being vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Almost say unimuro enfie dunwotwe unya 18 years and above. 18 years and above. Yesre wo menkutwa bet bi. Esan se emre mu no untimi entwa bet. Na almost menkan kire Betika se menkan kire se gaming any betting no it can be addictive into do hu hyimu a na do hu ahyim no ahwe ne yie pa esan se efiri umoja no mu a efiri umoja ekohye umoja no mu a se be firi mu no eya na edin yie papa tiewe yeba right asema bo yi
ni pa bewu sigati ati Nisikati ati na ni babewu sikati ati ona shika ona meko baba loko man ni baba sikati ati na ni babewu sikati ati ona shika ona meko medase se okosoa ewa ha na utie hwe hwade we nafa ma Collins na ye kasa no fama no hwe se obetimi okwan abetimi asene ama no ewo WhatsApp na bibia aye kama ewo ho na ni enkomo no coach ye nyina anim se eba no in terms of sports especially say nye football getting partners any sponsors difficult pa. How do you think say ye nyina ebetimi akabom corporate Ghana ebetimi akabom to support tio said the beya ni swadi hu no owo ma no ene ono a so te se ne kasem ono anim se so timeje world title na ebetimi abam
say tio edikan o hwe say boxing no mu a baby Odun Ondokita the highest title very close global title, no, very, very close. Very soon, because of this fight, on my ranking, the first 4 and after 5 in the world.
Okay.
Inti boss records already know 25 boss rec.
Okay.
But ranking in the second ranking in the bar, obako be first 10 no. I feel so no WBO where ranking or mudada our number 15. He was the only boxer na our ranking, our where ranking. Inti we dikan. Inti here support. Yako minister ho yakobo ne pon or due to muso pese oboy but you still train na you da so elbow ne pon apart from I don't know yeah maybe omoboy kakra to say unapologetic a trust emporium man free access to their
gym.
Nti training ewo ho I feel so unapologetic I just mentioned it. Now palm mineral water I want so almost supporting brow training no no man in su kakra over training on any Mind company be GTS. Joe Dree almost started some support.
Okay.
But almost try say you winning this Betty.
Okay.
You winning Betty yeah. My boy Bibre.
We deliver until we deliver sa title na dia mom.
Yeah, na believe say depend Bibre beba say omo but Inti they give you challenge. Say do this and do that. The young opponent pointed crown. Obia first said it was risk say pointed Filipino. Meme campo minimum say Filipino in Omba because no baby other well ranking no mono. Now obeba ne Theophilus Abekono. But also first say he's good. Or call South Africa kon champion or Tanzania or he was beating everybody around.
On the continent until so Beba Ghana be facing Theophilus.
You know who say Theophilus is a match for him. The fighting on the zone internet no video kese so I'll be a TV big TV for boxing now
and to highlight your streamy conversation on Facebook and to oba obehu bout na to dwa last Saturday Theophilus alote pakpo alote etimi enoke etimi wini ni opponent of free Filipino. In fact Filipinos no omo ye very good boxing there omo ko ho yi papa omo te say yan nti so hia obi ewo ho boxer ho na otimi ebo no te say there Theophilus ebo no na chese wire there pa coach mpacho to asoma me
nti enya easy eyi kra nti free corporate bodies are free all institutions are omo boa sports nyina boy we are our doors are open ye pay support to be able to get there. You know, say Ghana, you're new world champion.
Yeah,
you're new world champion. Now, you're Obia, we're 29. We do global level. The global level, the next step, world title.
World title.
Now, into this coming year, you know, say if he had those support now, we can get a world champion again. Ghana. Now, you play all our roles to be able to make to give Ghana this world title. You obia individuals, obia cash and kind, anything. Because we have a big goal which is not going to be easy. We need support.
Enti goal no huge. Baby omo pese omo konde huge. Omo nko a entimi enye te said the coach Asare kano enti corporate Ghana e pamuche wo ma onko je ma
ansa na mbe hu sɛ mo nyinaa moatu aba sɛ mo ba de mo ho ba bɛ associate enne yɛ a ne na si kwan so ɛkɔ no mommra na yɛ nyinaa yɛ moa no na ɔnkɔ hu sɛ woboa obi na oduru the top a wankasa you are proud wankasa ɔte akyire a sɛ even if onipa na ama recognition wa ma odin no koraa na wonim sɛ woyɛ bibi boa na wotimi sɛ we nso me boa no ɛna waduru hɔ nti banks telcos any other businesses both international and local mo nyinaa mommra na mommɛ support tio na ontimi enuru hɔ na tio utreni training camp for to say our last fighting training camp for how long ansana what you prepare the right frame of mind the focus and the attention ni bibi ansana what you akun
1 month and sometimes for 3 weeks. It all depends on you. It depends on who wangazanga. It depends on wangazanga. Sometimes we team work, we team feel about work quiet place. We feel about wakwa.
As a young man and as a young handsome young man, how do you keep your discipline? Because I mean, say athlete ni bebre. Discipline, no? How do you keep your discipline and your focus?
And as a person who achieve you have to be disciplined to yourself. Or someone will be very disciplined. Because only discipline won't me achieve what you want to achieve. As I say, I say, or body or anything, or body. And so, person, I didn't worry. You have to do things that right there. Or I don't want to say, radio or say anything on one. Won't get near my beer or say, ever chew a bread cheer. We are there. Only pangasa sometimes discipline among we are only say there we are na then only say then there we are and yeah and our that's who yeah. So far as only say we are and yeah you have to do it by yourself and you'll be on a bed there. Say one can already over say so be there amount now soon part depending on me then on to me for so and I will see or do pay now soon on there. On to me for
sale, some messing.
See a cock now soon quite on to me for sale. On to me for sale. Discipline, one way there would be born and so discipline to team me. I decided Sunday to team as I me town P. Say me share them one. Me share them, me phone. Me say me a phone and I me share me tea and I me share me baby. Me got touch you. Say me P. I say me go to a journey. And I say me ni share me go your abonti. Say me go abonti whether. Because to a journey and I'm a training.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a dear there will be one. Say apart from that, I mean, quite about it. And the ministry for our bounty. You were fear.
Na Coach Asare say, no pass swag, and I am a member of swag. Coach Asare, I am a member of swag. In fact, the 50th year anniversary awards, na meka nomination committee ne ho. Na Coach Asare kasa no say ne nwanwa pa say Theophilus Alote swag for our nominating impo as wenya nomination but the onya boxer of the year no Matthias Ashite unimo no
say you akola fe na so baso
or 18-year-old Matthias Ashite who ni saying
so no so very good say on the level no amateur side na the man no problem say I nominate professionals and I can't share a professional or more about amateur no worries baby
enti ene de obetimi aka say no competition for you currently there locally no competition for you
no competition no any issue crowd almost my family won't say right there on still on idea Omo nominate more swag award. Omo nominate more than swag award. Any Africa awards. Really Africa, any Ghana. Africa. To me first swag award compare sir. Even though swag award once and already. Or by we now Africa. But swag award Ghana pay. Was one difference, you know.
We dey me not here na who shade me.
One difference.
Show me na who shade me sa. Show me na who shade me sa. Asem papa.
Theophilus Alute na o division na wo no o division na wo no obi wo ho a o fe say obetimi locally obetimi oppose threat to you wo division ho
da me sure champion no say obi am put threat man bi champion no na kala me sure no me na me put threat man champion no
oye hwana
Jesse Rodriguez ono okra WBC WBO and WBA
Jesse Rodriguez ono na ohwehwe ni sese ya
me na ono na me put threat ono so so ono e champion no and ono na threat ni dan so but me side no dey
wo a ye contender no say wo ye contender ona okoje so on the okuta
so
it won na so ye extra work ansan wetimi akoje
okra dey na obi so ba ji o dey threat na me dey one no okra na me simba ba ji threat na me dey one no
enti o next casualty Jesse Rodriguez
ono na me hwehwe
ubetimi no
ono na me hwehwe aden over two jab meet me to jab over dodgy meet me dodgy then over na meet me here over training so much training or coach you my best coach wa we have a con say me no do I be won different e be won na we obuko ni e be won basa or rig no say far bibi an far e no be ko buko no e no be ko state no so afel
Wow, Jesse Rodriguez.
Aye.
Chaos. There will be chaos in the ring.
Aye. There me nyama me pen okra there no say was a maintenance and na waje. Me ba be ji ma there. Enya wo there.
Na say nya wo there.
Say ono so nya ni there. Word. Say me so me kan word no. Me kun boxing. Me was a wait no. Utina there no so a. I was me so ba be ji me there.
No, but the American say on the okra or not be comfortable. He is the king. Una opese o dethroning into una say o ye adwuma extra work. Or no, he doesn't need to do anything.
We king na obi so be king no. Threat na nipa no ma ono. Ento o say ono so gina o ye. Say enu fra for say obebo ta. Obebo abo oni do gina so. So obi ni ahwele ono say obebo abo oni do gina so no say obebo abo. Ento no threat. Obetu no so ma training. Emenu do a
Jesse Rodriguez. Watch the stars no.
Ma share no.
Like watch no say all kun life. Watch no say all kun.
Ma share me share la ma
share. Wo ne leg movement.
Ma share no be.
Wo ne head movement.
Ma share no be.
Wo ne jab no.
Ma share no be bia. Boss obi ani ni tin na okun. Wa meeting boxes but boxes na odo mu kokun no mi no. Mi won obi a okun ti say me. Boxer bia mi won obi okun ti say me. Obi ani no style, obi ani no the level ara, obi ani no the style de kun.
Wow. Madam for Dr. Godfred Akoto Boafo. Dr. Godfred Akoto Boafo. The Theophilus Alute minimum say utie show yi. Oye obi a boxing udi achiri pa. The Theophilus Alute kaniu o say the next casualty. Jesse Rodriguez. In fact, on a ken. Ewo ni division ho na opese oko gino efiri sa akonya so no etenase. Na osisa about na be chaos in the ring. In fact, wakoso kra say omo ni opponent oni omako omabo ni nyina na obi eni ho a in terms of ne style no etese no ti osi sa asem ni so yie ma me o se den omo a wabo om ni nyina obi eni ho a ne style no
etese mi
wo style no na ye de ehi
emre no do obe obi anu stand na yakun mi won say just no ono opa attack pa opa attack mi so mi kon attack mi se mi do kon mi na me control game no enye wo na obe control game da mi pese ye no na ebe o ring no
Theophilus Alute only Jesse Rodriguez kon ade o pese
ye o ring no
na woni ne be ye
mi opponent na de mi pese ye o ring no na ebe ye
ti una o control
mi na me control
una control steer no na control pace no
mi na me control baby a time I won name one and I mean we ko game plan we ba o tun na na ma frame
Coach Asare obey onimu kasapa o
say
Mr. Talk and do no anything on frame Mr. Talk and do
almost from Mr. Talk and do
enti de oka no eno o de back and kasemu a coach Asare de wonim ye say osi ade a oyo o kan na wayo na bibia ye kama Mr. Talk and Do Mr. Kotobuafo dog Theophilus Alote say ono oye Mr. Talk and Do enti oni Jesse Rodriguez no ono ne be control steer no on kuta on be make sure say ye ku ntokwa na at this level coach Asare Obano I think say is come of age
98.9 Osiano Usha ni bia e ba natural abra obo Daniel Gosh all the opponents are southpaws only boxer bikun very good boxer be ba Ghana be Ghana champion ne ba ko e frɛ no Kakavi a ofi Beni or southpaw obo no and one Filipino on level almost great champion no crowd southpaw no 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 defeating on the southpaw and Rodriguez and so yeah southpaw inti already he is preparing for southpaw inti him say he is a southpaw we are already working on that and also no young ankasa no straight plus in the records from amateur is very good in handling southpaws. It's very, very good in handling southpaws. Inti is a threat for
Jesse Rodriguez.
So Omitina something different because or more anger for that fight. I think Rodriguez.
Officer Nadia Tio is more hungry more than Jesse Rodriguez.
Yes, because Onishi. Nti only ohia that is the main difference Sugar Ray Leonard can be bro or win gold or Olympics games obu Cuban bi no the win gold or say Cuban no o hwe Cuban na o say Cuban no kusin look better boxer than ono but ono is more angry for that medal no as in Cuban that is what make the difference. For now, we have Rodriguez the achievement in terms of we unify some division titles. You look at that and you say, but he is more angry.
Me boxing expert ha Theophilus Alote na otin nchen Yes, Theophilus Salute and out in channel.
I watched him.
Only Filipino.
One of them before Freezy.
Yes. Co-main event.
Yes. I watched Mission. He's a very, very good boxer.
The whole win now is 16 months.
16 months?
Yes, titles are win now is 16 months.
Wow.
Ejuma Wayan in 16 months.
A lot of prospects. A very, very good boxer. So stay disciplined. I'm saying coach Asare can say, oh yeah, discipline. And now say Kwasman so say
yes,
a very disciplined boxer.
Yeah.
I feel that your continuous with me what I tell Magana.
Or see the next casualty here Jesse Rodriguez.
Oh yes. Say it's not out of reach. Yes, of course. So confidence with me and in Aquacobona. Why not?
In fact, or see boxers are just in your macon abu omuninano. The style no different. Or new bianco ya or to say no in terms of style.
Yes.
Any preparation.
Yes. It's your GD when you move. On stay disciplined and focused. That is important.
The most important thing no discipline. And then I keep referring to the Ekwasma kind. Or say mu obi animtia by a need your boxers na no. Or no pen what that discipline to get to the top. Ekwasma kan wa henra.
So he should maintain more hungry anymore. He should just maintain it. We sometimes say, such as say bang a crash and from na a real mutrim. Any idea? Yes. So I just hope that it doesn't sway.
But we
sure say because of
Coach Asare,
yes, disciplined boxing coach near the I'm sure some big guiding.
But Coach Asare Efano, I started to know 9 years.
Oh, sir.
Yes, into a neighbor, unse Coach Asare. The man a man
lawyer number 7. Oni chiame.
Sa, any say see Kofi near Kochia that. Ya Kochiana na fi ye hu Lilian. Na ya chia Lilian so aka ho na Bibia coach Asare
drafty.
Bibi contract bi ni ade ma. Okay. Enti coach Asare. You bebe fie na. On said the coach Asare Osren. On said the Osren who could do her. On said okay, on said the Osren who could do her and no bachelor antis kakra on a boxing coach.
Yes.
Enti or one no year antis kakra.
4 Olympic games.
4 Olympic games. Yes, coach Asare.
4 Olympic games.
Yes.
Wow. I'm the only indigenous coach in boxing. I will win the Olympic medal with
Techi, yes. Samuel Techi. 4 Ike. Or a legend.
Oh yeah, of course.
Or a legend.
Of course. So boxing coach there, it is synonymous with Coach Asare.
Coach Asare. Essentially,
me mean Shianida. Today first time meeting him.
Oh, really?
So yeah, me Shianida.
After almost 25 years of Ejuma way.
I've known 25 years there. But I mean Shianida.
Oh, sir.
This is the first time I'm meeting him.
Wow, I'm surprised.
But I know about him. I say,
of
I
course,
don't know him. I know about
his work is out there.
Yes.
Oh, first time. My first time I who no. I think my first time was in 2014 and now 15. Me who no me jina ma bobo me nsa say me say endi Coach Asare aka na say monua Coach Asare onu ani or a legend ba kope and or say when papa no to get his boy to the top. So onu atiwa ne kan say ne papa no wanwo obema onu ana ye ne babema and or say ne papa adwuma waye nyina the only ade or the back crown de waye ni nyina boxing is for a world title.
Yes.
Into ono so determine so be
age no so ye
23.
Oh, fantastic.
23 or a nice boy pa
guess me hano
pa
so
obi a wakon bout a after 3 days and look fresh, look fresh and nice. Girls in the hand pa but you won't stay focused.
Baku me no be dey fine but
hey, be careful. The baku me. Hey, onipa okoje what title. Baako
me no be dey.
Hey, Isaac Kaseɛbɔ, be careful. Baako.
But say me brave ya any media one thing that me dey insa there. Me too for insa there dwane free ho. Me Christo ni Bible crack say insa there e brain pass e say nipa. E ade e say nipa. Inti insa there wait to me because onim insa so no want to control but damn cry because I will say bonam for kojina ejemuda. What's the bonam for?
David.
I never talk about him.
David. So no one say
but not ko say jemu say eja. We go act to got him. But nti ubro danger chamber edam. Because edam ka dey want control.
I think I said Bobby come you everything yame.
No penyini. Ko say
ampa.
Some me can we.
Ampa.
Go say
ampa.
Uboy go to jam.
Untimi in control.
You don't have any awareness.
You don't have any awareness. You need sense bia. I just say ko. Enti eno de esrew. Tio eno de esrew pa. Ba guess ne de. Say wo ye be man de. Untimi nka baako omusim yino baako
me say baako wana me no bi
baako bi de enye hwe one na when you get to the top no gina won chen so ati oje world title na abi gina won chen efe kama
I be focus that's what is more important
sa ho no se meka bibi kakra
oh yeah
se meka bibi kakra wo ho na sports anas athletes bebree omodam for ye ma nti bibi asa ubechu sai say we are very very careful
98.9
ubetumenya ndamfo no mo bon komone yinkaka but so ubechu su a life partner and I be as a sports person you need to be very 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 careful because it can bring you down it can that's so many things nothing so we obia o project who are almost bebre wo they target you.
They don't love you.
Yeah, they target you because they want to be part
of your life,
of your success.
They can do so many things. They can do so many things. That's how
with your own experience, you have too much experience to say some
for
of
now,
these things.
Me to me, be work na odofankasa on ne betina. Nankasa no kra bi wo kra na oti baby kra
uhu ni mpoda unsia ni mpoda
so wan hwe ni ya ebedu baby no na who feels my mirrorshi, I got me out with that cry.
We the
life coach pa.
We life we o papa e no two fu e futu e no de ma wonti all kan nyina na wa e na all kan. Yemfa no.
The thing is that yemfa so mo twem no no omo ni experiences ehu amanfo de a okra de wehu
ebi mu de of course enti uni excuse bia ye frost number ben 1 ye frost o frefre yemfa.
Your friend Kobe in fair protection, bro.
Kobe, you.
I want to start by extending my greetings to the sports minister, and I wish him a happy Christmas. Now, me person kasa about the AFCON.
Yeah.
Me feel.
Oh, kosu you.
And a power may share AFCON power without Black Stars, without Ghana. It's a shame.
98.9.
And it's business as usual.
It happens. It happens. It happens. It
happens. It doesn't happen. This is very mediocrity. It's like we are entertaining mediocrity in this country. Sir, you are qualified for AFCON, and it's normal. We should take it a normal, like really. A sports journalist pushing such agenda, say normal, say unqualified for AFCON. The likes of Tanzania, Uganda, Munya, or Zimbabwe, unqualified, it's normal. We should take it as it's normal. Like really, Prince. But I just want to say, in fact, I don't know. We are missing a huge, big opportunity which we are not taking notice of. And conform countries are qualified for World Cup now. This is the best platform. Countries are qualified for both AFCON and World Cup. I'm going to take this platform to see their flaws, correct the flaws they have with their technical team, their playing body and all that going into the World Cup. It is such a huge thing. It's serious. Now, football people no cool. That's such a shame.
Such a shame. Yeah, that's no. Kobe. Yeah, for saying, referee.
Me dey the same moment. Kasafiru is not called the Katamanso.
But your man no Cosimo.
Yo, Africa Cup ne asati ya group no match no man start but Ghana ka ho di ayi ani fe ho anu no. The second one here, me bra no. Yes, let's say Okokwa on kasa Okakuna or no kita stia ne di on yi sa stia sem no kra fi nenum. Stia sem ne die
enye ti wadi
ma no say ye fast year ma no yes na.
Fastia ne mame. Onye papa ko ba bi na me hwe. Ye fro say wo frefre fa.
Wisdom we are forced.
Fastia ne mame yifri wanu mo.
I say no kre. O say o yi wanu.
Me pacho ho ani agena ni ana.
We easy.
Okay, we idi Kazana.
Coach Asare, the bar on the studio. Them say asema o kan ya etoma kuma so. Na Ajika Sampaya ka about nsa. But the first one na papa e ka che no say eye mba. O fi ebia de only the shot se kra no na enye o chess kra no. Na atinu abaye aidan no. Esi obema bia abrabom. Se wan twon emfi mba ho a at the end ehia wo na bebre. Ipoti tiri bebre a and say the count bi na ma wiase a ebia abrabom no anko yi na se ekoyi up and down no. Mostly efi mba e say ade a yes sector you say enye fi no e spiritual a wo de ko kan ebi wo a ye papa ebi wo a ye papa ebi di wechi ya ko tin dan kwa ma wiye nti papa wo na papa a wo to fupa so ufa e de bo obura e be bo awo sha ye ka te ko after a ye nka wo na we be argument to say wo Europe and I say what ka ye ko kana technically everyone can na amo sure to qualify amboa
yo
and the one about you got one qualify for after any news
ye frozen na frefre fa
me na pombo kodie
na me adomo mpacho ye frozen
we the one and only General PK
on radio
Minia
Kasai
yo nana se ma ba pie mo cases mo mo taman cases ya o pie mo na so be shopping wo face am so na my money na ma da kofi wo nya na ba e sen kan wi ma no kakra no ko ba ko pepe yen kan chira wo se be ma yin na Ghana kan chira wo se last start and qualify for AFCON you know e ye okay ye fa le normal the twin ye ye se wo se qualify na boy no countries no dey qualify na exam qualify no countries then they don't qualify now am I exam qualify na it is a good man na Morocco a good move na Senegal a good move na Nigeria a good man then Angola Nigeria mu the boy Sudan mu dey exam qualify you that is a new you really a single game for Niger Sudan Angola you really one game for yes come say no my fan say no you university can to our sport and they say your man penini Ghana sport shape black as no na shape kwa it is no profit but the answer say normal yes and so na say media na say di body check up e come there and the mono mu di no amara no do obu mo man no ko up to now yan kwasakwa no I was expecting say na bo ntia be talk na na cho say fan cho mo mistake na ba no the promise say bia the test will qualify up to now the if has never gotten any way bia for magana for that
na say omo the World Cup omo qualify World Cup amamo na World Cup any AFCON no sika be free World Cup no be ba no say bro dey free AFCON no be ba
who really AFCON there $10 million the boy and you can say who really AFCON now who participate in World Cup game pa na glory who really AFCON now who participate in World Cup game pa na glory
e bia ye wini bia cheni ntia
amenia Ghana Blackers ne kan yo asa me ka say Togo ne kan yo
me da say ye fro say o free fa yes ya fabulous
sanity oni me yakofo israel na oni me say e tira kotoko gina kono
omo bodan
it is 24 for kotoko ye 11 wonders no nka ho asem happy some kakaka we kase o pe kotoko fo asem bone be ne dia yemu ani happy for ne pe kotoko fo asem obi ba
wetie show yi na what say ye nka kotoko fo ho asem e wo show yi so ana me na o pese me nka e na me mente ase o
ana wo papa na wo te afidikase ne chi no nti wo so bo match so what you say answer was left the studio
mate mebo
media mame fa kwanya so na me ka che kotoko support search na ya so pa upa ya bo su shine mo na da bi do de team no ene penfo e de esufre mu se momra number 30 na chinya mi adoma etna ewele gon what you say 4 o'clock tie supporters ni de jimudi ye de semba ba 11 wonders omna Dallas o na so china bola first 11 wonders be bono e say wo bo we ka final but ni na mu no ya wogidie e wo place no say e chombe to me deliver what you say to be aka na come to yem
me da se yem for last one afi ye ni Coach Asare any to and wrap up ye fro saying oh yeah last
Techini Santo
last caller yenko 30 seconds yenko
mo bia ye make up asama kan ya say ya African Cup na e normal this enye normal this we dey man kan bi no enye normal e ja pa ya o nu da mi ko tu fie pa na mi ti na me exam bia ne komolo na brata ni no ya na dey make say Saturday no me share boy no wo ye ni interview
yes
they were not e kan na e kono Philippine na o say sa Philippine for no mo wedding mani pa ka so o she dey wa na ni boss no every Ghana mi hu say akwa we sabi o dabi o future nti Ghana for so no mu yi o ga boy o ga je West Africa mai on come le lase o kum say na me fro ka to say ba ko na no ni we say backbone e kono na o jare but we no o for attack a good boxer
me da say coach yen wrap up ye damase first of all ye damase say ye frame mobile wisdom boxing promotion say mo ho ye de bibia kama CEO madam wo ho
bibia daboko ye damase say mo muso mo boyen sports there so we sports na we nya media and support wa undu bibia nti ye damase say mo boyen ye da other supporters DH yen sponsors obia arreshim bia person boy bia yen doors are open da obia ase
ntio yen wrap up
That was his sponsor, Mama, Mr. Akunya, by I think this is my first time, and I mean, that Obibia or Mubuami, or me fight now, me cocoon, or the mama is sparring in Yamana. Don't me, I send I'm gym bit for now, and then me find some bar, don't to me bar, me don't be as any Ghanese beer by Shemichi, don't be as. Yeah. And
no, Theophilus Pakpo Aloti, or no, and the new kid on the block, or no, the Ghana, call word, Aquaji. Next a year war title at the Amay Ike baby oh
no we are okay my main way time yas my main way e call no ya na 2 my month because I'm saying there twemu dia and I'm say I say
no
enti we 360 business health
ah
na we are pictures
yeah
360 business health we na me dey obekọ no
we 27
yes and we me no obekọ field marshal any alaji na homo
and field marshal oh
brutal
we prepare for 27
also do kasa we dey we kasa field marshal no prepare prince also your twen 27 we na me dey obekọ no nti work no 6 am na e sha say ashama that market or we na
we na also me medafie na
we dey heavy we know 27 December e wa Shaiman health work I every year course 360 business health work into Biambra
e ho na we say nana oye bampo ado bebe bi no
every year oba and or a patron of the club
yes
yes before we bring so beba
enti eno so eno enti 360 e health work no
yes obia embra ena bako ena we nso ye tema annual festival a health walk and street carnival and also so ochina boni bekum boni fo
na din o mo dey atosomenti ase
boni bekum fo
yes ye sha say o committee 7 ni abewi o committee 4
yes in fact ye sha say we bi a
ye call ye no
hona pharmacy ni mo
baby ye call ye na
yes hona ye sha pharmacy bi wo o am say
azeka se pa be mama samu
na ye ko wie wo
committee 4
vera club
vera come pa
enti no na ochina nso the ash team and the blue team ebo tema committee 4 8 number 3 and aben we juma dey but come for so ochina obiambra ochina the final game until ochina 4 p.m. tema committee 8 number 3 sabato eba hoda badam sabisalam ni penyifo bebre asare o chair omunya eba nti obia embra na say Josam so di bia banti mama hwe oh we ochire nko we omunya time na say ye matter of boy ye nipa matter of boy obetra no say
matter of boy ye nipa matter of boy
onyango bon matter of na onu say obetra no say ye ha about 12 o'clock na say about 12:55 yeah time no see do no
kasa tell me enko na me dey embraso
enti mama chabe na Josam so table tennis legend also Prince Mami we Mr. Nipa ye matter of football where's Switzerland Soccer Academy amo football said 25 December and now we course first match 7 o'clock Untouchable FC and a B
afi na abebo feature
from trip and afi so BBF FC and Young Stars FC and afi third match Royal FC and Always Ready FC and afi so fourth match Islamic FC and Deco FC into because opening ceremony is 6 a.m. and then so called kick-off at 7 a.m. Untouchable FC, B Farm, Royal FC and Always Ready. And after Islamic BBF FC, Young Star and after so Deco FC into we Switzerland Soccer Academy and so na mdi we aba no.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah,